Welcome back to the Charles Eoghan Experience, Mark McQueen.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
What a
Here
pleasure.
with Charles and Mark.
Charles and Mark McQueen and Flanagan.
And
Charles
Flanagan.
Eoghan Experience, welcome. Mark, great to have you on, man. You a world champion powerlifter. Was it world champion powerlifter?
Still counts.
Lift some fucking heavy shit. 900 plus kg total.
Yeah, 920. Yeah, in comp. And
That's-
that's like sleeves as well.
So the deadlift, what was that?
347.5
Yeah. The squat,
was 365 in comp.
the bench.
And the bench, my best bench was 212.5 in comp.
That's amazing.
Jesus
212.
Christ.
Holy shit, man. That's unbelievable. And now you've done jiu-jitsu for last 3 years, smoking people.
Yeah, like 3.5 years. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just crushing folk. Really entertaining matches.
So wait, how long were you doing powerlifting for?
So
And how did you start powerlifting, actually?
yeah. So I boxed like pretty
boxed?
much, yeah, played pretty much majority of my childhood.
Yeah.
And played football as well, but like was like nothing, you know, to any level.
Yeah.
And then when I was like 15, 16, I tore my ACL, my left knee, so I had like a full knee reconstruction.
Oh, shit.
And like I had a really good physio, and they were like, "You've got to lift weights, that you've got to get your leg really strong."
Yeah.
So like I went and started lifting weights, and was like, "Oh, this is like
This is
really
sick."
Yeah. Can you swear?
You knew what
Yeah,
the
I was
fuck-
like,
what the
this
fuck
was,
you
this,
want.
I was like, this is
We had
fucking,
James on.
this is fucking amazing. It's funny as well because see, growing up as well, like my dad always said to me, like, see, like if I like saw like a really muscly guy, or something like that, like when I was a child,
Yeah.
I'd like look at them like, you know, like you look at like when you see like your first pair of tits or something like that. like I was always
just hard on.
I was just always so fascinated with like,
It's like
fucking
rubbing your face in
like,
big men.
like big strong men, and he's like, you know, like. I remember once we were like on holiday. I don't know what age I was, maybe like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And we're on the beach, and like this guy was walking down, and my dad said like, he's like one of the best physiques ever. And like I just like followed this guy, like looking at him, and my dad was like, "Is he like?"
Yeah.
But no, I just like big strong men.
yeah. So knee reconstruction,
So-
and you like
so
start
I-
lifting weights.
Yeah,
then?
so I started lifting weights, and I was like, "Oh, this is like really cool."
Yeah.
And then like I started like just like looking into like just like watching people do weights, and then I came across a guy called Pete Rubish.
Okay.
And like he was like, I don't know what age he was. If I was 16 or I was 15, I think he would have been like maybe 22.
Okay.
And he was like trained in his mum and dad's basement in America, and he had like a washer and dryer behind him,
So
and he was
good.
deadlifting like 800 pounds raw, which is like 365 kilos.
Fuck me.
Like you know, like it was insane, and I was like, I want to be like that fucking guy.
Nice.
And then I literally just, that's where it started.
Were you quite strong to start with? Like, do you no?
No, so that's the thing. So growing up, like from age up till I was probably like 10 years old,
Yeah.
I was like really athletic and really strong.
Yeah.
But then like everyone else like hit puberty, and like I didn't. And like I was like when I was like 14 or 15, I was like 5'4". I was tiny.
Really?
Yeah, I was like
What
really
was your
small.
weight?
So
like
I
60
boxed at
kgs.
47 kilos.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I boxed. So I think that's why I had like delayed puberty as well, because like I like my boxing coaches wouldn't allow me to go above like 50 kilos.
Holy shit.
So like I wasn't able to eat much, and then like what happened was like I had my knee reconstructed. I stopped boxing. I started lifting weights. I started eating food, and then all of a sudden I went from like being tiny to like being really big.
yeah.
Like grew like up to like, well, I'm now like 6'3", so I grew like a foot.
In a year or something.
Yeah, it was like really.
Fucking hell.
It was like really quickly. So like, and then I became really athletic again.
Yeah.
So I think like I was like really athletic until everyone developed, and I didn't.
Yeah.
And then I was still athletic for like being in my weight class in boxing, but like, you know, you're still tiny.
Yeah.
So like you can't hang
Yeah,
with
it
people.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
Doesn't count if you're too small. Backflips aren't really backflips.
If you're tiny,
Yeah, it's just cheating, isn't it?
I think if you're like under 80 kilos, it doesn't count.
Fucking hell. Some
He's only
days
just made it.
I'm like
He's only
85
just-
this
Yeah,
morning.
He's
you're
only-
like 90 now.
No, he's 85 today.
I was
85
85
kgs.
on the scales, yeah.
I think those scales are off.
I'm definitely, but then Silviu's 98 on them, so
He's obviously big unit.
yeah. Is he?
Sylvia's at least 100 kilos.
You think? Yeah, I
he
believe that.
He seems
I
like
can
100
believe that.
kgs. So from when you first started lifting, like 16 years old, when did you do your first powerlifting competition?
So
How long had you been lifting for?
So I done my first powerlifting competition when I was 18. I think I just turned 18, so 2
cool.
years.
2 years.
Yeah, and it was a push-pull, so it was bench and deadlift only. And I benched 140 and pulled 260.
That's pretty fucking good for 2 years of training.
Yeah. And like when I first started training, like I remember I was on a Smith machine when I was 16. I was on like a Smith machine, or I might have been 15. maybe 15 or 16.
Whichever, yeah.
And I was like, remember I was pressing like 2.5 kilos each side and was like really struggling in the Smith
Wow.
machine.
Yeah,
like really struggling. But like the thing was like it like snowballed, because I remember when I first started lifting weights, I took a photo in my mum and dad's mirror, and I've still got it, and it's like with like an old school camera.
Let's get that up. We'll put
And
that
I
on the
looked,
pod for these guys.
I'll find it for you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I looked like emaciated. And then literally like 3 months later, I was like probably like 7-8 kilos heavier, and I like was leaner as well.
Just because you could fucking eat. You could eat more protein, you could eat more calories.
I don't know, I just responded
Wow.
really well.
Started praying.
Yeah, just started praying,
Just prayer and
taking some creatine.
I put on 5 kilos from
Get the Bible.
creatine, so
Yeah. Just only creatine, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's pretty big improvement. And what kind of like structure were you following? Just like we going to the weights 4 times a week, 5 times a week?
So back then, I was probably going more. I was probably training like almost every day. Like there's a guy at the gym called Craig who like was like a rugby player, but he was like really jacked.
Yeah.
He would like write me a program, and I just basically like followed it to like a T.
Shout out to Big Craig.
Yeah, his name's Craig Gurley. He probably won't be watching, but
Yeah.
shout out to him.
Nice. And how long did you do powerlifting for?
Up until 24, like 24 and a half.
That's a solid stint.
Yeah, so like basically like 9 years competed. Yeah, like from like the age of like 15 to like 24, like 9
you get
years.
any big injuries doing powerlifting?
Oh, I was just about to ask that. Really?
Nothing, never.
Wow.
Nothing. I've only ever had one injury from powerlifting, and I tore my adductor. I had a grade 2 tear in my adductor.
But you pull conventional, you
Yeah,
you
it
pull
was from
sumo?
squats.
Oh,
It
okay.
was from squats. So I had 330 kilos in my back, and I remember I squatted down, and like halfway down I felt like 3 pops, and I had no spots or anything like that. Because like I used to like not squat with spots for like the majority of the time, because my attitude was like if I ask people to spot me, it's because like I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
So like I'm not allowing that, so I'm just going to do it, which is like really stupid, but I am really stupid.
Can you jump out? How do you even get out of the way of a squat? Do you have to like jump?
Yeah, well, I finished it. So like I felt like
you
3
finished
pops
it,
on the way
okay.
down, and I racked it, and then like straight away I was like, yeah, this is not good. Like,
Wow.
I was like, this is really
Just on fire.
I was like, this is really bad. And then
What grade?
2. So like,
Okay.
there was like bruising everywhere.
Big inflammation and shit.
Yeah. And then, but funnily enough, 12 weeks after that, I squatted 800 pounds for the first time ever.
Wow. 2 weeks.
12 weeks, which
okay.
is still really quick.
Yeah.
So like, I had an osteopath, and he was like, we're probably looking at like 4 months just to like, get back to normal. And like 12 weeks later, I
Fuck
was
you.
like,
3 weeks, 3 months later, I'm PBing again.
yeah, I was like, fuck you, I'm not waiting that long.
Wow, that's pretty savage mentality as well. Being like, I need to fucking believe in myself enough to fucking smash this.
So like that was like near the end of my powerlifting, like I don't want to call it career, but like as I competed in powerlifting, I did have spots because I was like maybe getting a little bit more mature, and I'm like, right, I'm not. It's like if something goes wrong, like I'd need a spot because I've got like 360 kilos in my back.
Yeah.
But like probably up until the last year of training, I would like not want spots because I'm like, well, if I ask someone for a spot, it's because I feel like I might fail, and I'm like, I'm not fucking having that. So like, no spots.
Yeah.
It is stupid.
It's not the smart thing to do.
I'm not smart.
There's a great video on your YouTube of doing a squat. I think you actually vomit before you squat.
Yeah. I would have been like 18. I know exactly what you're talking about.
On the smelling salts.
Yep.
He does the smelling salts.
yeah.
He's it just vomits and then does his fucking 260 kilo squat or more. Whatever it was.
So I was 18 years old, and I used to like, I would like headbutt the bar before I squatted as well. Like, I was just so angry. Just
to warm up.
such an angry wee guy.
Were you an angry kid?
Oh yeah, disaster.
Classic class wage.
Yeah.
Just really strong, great.
And like I would.
boxing.
And good at boxing,
Boxing
too.
as
And like
well,
I remember like headbutt the bar, and I like sniffed smelling salts, and then like I like puked up in front of me, like
So
I puked up
good.
in front of me,
Look
and
at that
then
video,
like
lad.
I didn't even stop, just like as if it didn't happen. Got in the bar, squatted it, and I had failed that before doing that as well. So so my mate was a guy called Robbie, who he was as strong as me. He stopped, which was a shame. He went to do the 260. His knee caved in, and he like fucked his knee, and he was like lying in a heap. Then I tried to squat 260.
Just that is there. You're like, come on, man. Fuck out.
I
Just vomit on him and go.
I failed it, and I'm like, I'm not fucking failing this. I'm like, I'm gonna get this. So I racked it, and then reloaded the barbell, and then went and squatted it successfully. So like, I saw him like just pop his knee, and like he was lying in a heap, and I failed it, and then I like ended up getting it.
Do you think an angry disposition helped you improve your bench press to 260 kilos in 2 years.
Yeah. With powerlifting, because the thing with powerlifting's a low skill sport. Like you, in my opinion, like you could like master squat, bench, and deadlift genuinely within like 12 months of training. Like, don't be wrong, like as like time progress, you will refine things, and as you get bigger, things will get refined. But
you could be pretty fucking good in 12 months.
Yeah, it's, you know, like it's like it doesn't take very long to get good at squat, bench, deadlift. What takes long is getting really strong. Do you know what I mean? So like,
because it takes time for not only to build muscle, tendons and ligaments have to grow as well, and they repair and get fucking strong.
Yeah, so like I find like being like really angry and like really aggressive really helped with powerlifting.
Yeah.
But like stuff like with like, you know, jiu-jitsu, it doesn't. You have to be like really calm. Or I feel
probably
like
means you had high testosterone as well. If you're always angry, then it's probably like
it's just from Glasgow,
full of energy.
So when I was
white ace.
I remember when I was like 21, I got a company reached out to me actually, and were like, we'll give you like a free blood test, just like post it on your Instagram. It'll still be on my Instagram. You go all the way down. It's like we just want you to post, and like we'll give you a free blood test.
Nice.
And like my testosterone
to show that you're like not juicing.
No. They were just like, we're like a new company. We're like trying to get out into like
advertising.
Like, we'll give you any blood test you want. And like just like post us and say you took it. It was me and one of my best mates, a guy called Luke Richardson, who's now like a pro strongman. He's like Europe's strongest man.
Wow.
So he is far better than I ever was, but he is fucking insane. But this is where it gets really funny. Me and him both did it, and my testosterone came back, and mine was like 24 or 25. So like no, it ranged between like 8 and 30.
Yeah.
So mine was like 24, 25, something like that, and I was maybe like 21.
Yeah.
His was like 8. Like he would have like qualified for like TRT, and like he totaled 1,000 kilos, and like legitimately drug free as well. He totaled 1,000 kilos legitimately drug free.
Is that just one of those days? Maybe he was just feeling really shit,
No,
or
because he's had further blood tests like before he became a strongman, and and like every came back and he was like low test. And like, I don't know if he'd like want me to tell people that, but I've told people. So like, fuck you, Luke. Sorry, like,
low T.
Fuck you, Luke. Fuck you, Luke.
Soy drinker.
Yeah. He doesn't have that problem now, but like, but that's that I found so interesting, because like, he told I think he told 1,010 kilos at 22, 23 years old.
Wow.
Legitimately drug free. He was like the youngest person to ever total 1,000 kilos.
That's so much weight.
So like I totaled like 920, he totaled 1,000. But like that is what's like I always found really fascinating, because I'm like, well, like why do you have low testosterone but you like can hold so much muscle? Because he's like fucking unit. He's like,
what is that about?
Probably the most athletic guy. Like I really hope he doesn't ever do jiu-jitsu, because I'm fucked.
He'd fucking come for you.
He'll batter me.
Just leg lock him.
Oh, you need to show me a
leg locking.
Wow. So powerlifting from 18 to about 24, 26.
Yeah. Well, 15 to like I competed at 18, but like for like 2-3 years before that, I was like all that mattered to me was lifting weights and getting big.
Yeah.
Like I would like be 16 years old and like going out with my friends, and like I would have a bag and I'd have like Tupperwares of food.
Yeah.
Like I was
that's hard at 18 years old as well.
I was that guy. Like at 16 years old, like I remember I'd go like a barbecue and I'd have a Tupperware of like fucking chicken and rice.
At a barbecue, as in you bring it home from the barbecue?
No. I'd like go to a barbecue and I'd have my own food, because I'm like no, like I've got to count my macros, and like I was like I was so obsessed.
Didn't know you could hit your macros at the barbecue.
Such a weird kid.
No wonder you pissed though, angry, because people mocking you for bringing your Tupperware around.
Yeah, I mean, I like
wait till I
like definitely got like I definitely got like this like maybe not so much to my face, but like I definitely got like this shit ripped out of me like for a long time.
Yeah,
probably until
McQueen, that freak.
Probably until I won my first British. I think when I won my first British, people like maybe like then maybe understood, but before then I definitely like people would like be like, this guy's like weird as fuck.
Okay.
Like
then you start winning shit and people are like, oh well, he just went there every single day and now he's winning.
Well, it's funny because like, the same people that like would make fun of you, like they then like ask you for advice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's good though. They humbled themselves. They humbled themselves.
So you've seen the process. You've seen what it fucking takes. You just got to be that guy to be the fucking best.
Yeah, I think like you've got it's like you've got to have everything, don't you? So it's like you've got to have like the nature and you've got to have the nurture, because like there are some people, like I know some people that like have worked really fucking hard and like they just don't have it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's like a really nasty thing to say, but that is like unfortunately like they can. But the thing is that when I'm saying they don't have it, I mean like to like win a world title, you can still be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know, but like I think you've got to have like both. You got to have the nurture and you got to have like the ability as well.
Yeah. You can't teach them.
No, like you know, like. There's people that I train with that like maybe they weren't as disciplined as me, but like they would still be really fucking disciplined. But like Alex squatted like 365, like walked out and like raw drug tested and stuff, you know, at like 23 years old, and like you could get other people that could follow the exact same thing, and it might just not be in the cards.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like mindset, genetics as well. If you just gotta be the right person for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like we said with those like Nicky Rod as an example. Yeah. When you're at the highest level of things, you're gonna get the freaks and people genetic freaks, and you can't
can't fake.
You can't fake being a fucking genetic freak.
Yeah. It's even like it's just stupid stuff like sometimes like just like not breaking. Like you know, some people just break.
Yeah, some people are way more prone to injury. Way more prone.
Like
the fact that you haven't had an injury in a fucking elite powerlifting career is
never. I tore my groin once, and don't be wrong, like you have these niggles and stuff, but that's not an injury. You know, pain's not an injury. You know, like to me, an injury is like you're savage. You have like fucking like ripped something. Like my knee right now, like that's not an injury. That's just like a wee bit of pain.
Yeah.
You know, like you just need to get on with that.
Yeah, but that's pushing injury now.
He's got a big bursitis in his knee for our viewers.
Very big. Yeah.
Maybe get that
almost inviting.
But like the knee's fine, it's just like inflammation, you know, like you just got to,
it's gonna go with time.
Have you had any injuries from jiu-jitsu, like proper I don't know, like tears and stuff like that?
No, nothing. Again,
really?
From jiu-jitsu,
that's
nothing.
Unbelievable.
I think I broke this thumb. I definitely did, because it's like a bit disfigured. I broke my right thumb once, but again, just like fucking tape it and just crack on.
You never had like any knee issues? Fair enough. Nothing. That's pretty good.
So again,
that's a perfect example. Like some people literally they're just
like I don't want to like touch wood. I don't want to like think. Don't get me wrong. Like my sleep is perfect. Like you know, like my sleep is perfect. I'm always hydrated. Always getting electrolytes. You know, my food's perfect.
And you train very safely as well.
Yeah. Like you know, like
you're not jumping around and stuff. Like you're very controlled. So it's not, fair enough then. I mean, all my injuries have been from being tired, dehydrated, or just being dumb.
Just fucking around as well.
Just fucking around. Yeah.
Like I've definitely like you know like this year I've trained like since May. I think I've had four rest days since May. Two were before Paul Lukowski, and two were before Grapplefest, and that's it. I've not had a single other rest day. Paul Webb. Yeah, like Paul Lukowski, I like had my match with him at 9 o'clock. My pals that were all with me, we drove back to the hotel. They went out in Stoke, and then I went to the gym and done bench upper body and done a 2K row at midnight, and then back to the hotel.
What time did you pull on the 2K?
My best time's 6:28 in the 2K.
Yeah. That night, what did you pull?
Oh, on that night, it was probably like 7.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was chilling a bit. Like I was like
relaxed 2K.
Yeah.
You just
get the sweat going.
Don't think I've ever done 2K.
That's pretty crazy. Like it's the same thing we were talking about before. Like some people literally they just won't recover from. But also, this is now your thing. You've designated your life to just being a basically professional athlete.
Yeah, like literally, like I have like my business, which like is like fully online, and like that's like that, and like grappling, or like that's
you can get up whatever time you want. You can go to bed whatever time you want.
That's like what matters. Like to me, like my number one goal was like personal goal was like I want to see like how far I can take grappling, and as well like cause I started late, you know, like you've not got any time. You know, there's no time to lose. It's just lucky that I'm in the heavyweight, because like you can. It's like the skill level is probably the lowest level of all the weight classes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it is in every sport. You know that's why Francis Ngannou could like begin MMA at like 27 years old and then become the UFC champ.
Yeah, because he hits like fucking dynamite.
You're not doing that at like the 155 pound weight class. It's just it's not a possibility.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky that I'm a heavyweight.
Nice.
That you can maybe you can.
Also, because you're strong and don't get injured, you can practice everything and learn like improve skills without wasting any time.
Watch this. We're gonna go tomorrow, and I'm gonna like blow my ACL or something like that.
I was the guy who's like, I never get injured, and then I injured both my knees in like quick succession, and that was it from there. Then they started rolling in.
Fucking hell.
So you enjoy that when it starts.
So what got you into jiu-jitsu? So you finished powerlifting.
Yeah. So
was there a defining moment in powerlifting where you're like, I'm done?
Yeah. So the truth is, right, this is the thing. Like, I fucking love powerlifting, right? Absolutely love it. Love coaching it. It's like, it literally gave me everything in life. Like, it really did. It gave me a business, it gave me an income, it gave me like a purpose, all my friends at the time. But like, if I actually like think about it, like, I don't actually ever know if I actually I don't actually ever remember like I loved it, but I'm like, did I actually enjoy it? You know, I think because like all I cared about was like winning worlds. Like, that's all that mattered. So I didn't give a fuck if I liked it or not. You know what I mean? I was like, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Like, how I feel is irrelevant. I just need to. This is what I need to do every day. I want to go win worlds.
Very like process and
goal
orientated.
And then like, if I'm being honest, it's like I won worlds, and then like, you know, that was the worst day of my life. Like, I was like, remember I woke up and like, I was like cutting weight because like, you know, it's a 120 kilo class, so I was like cutting from maybe like 125. So like, water cut, made weight perfectly. And I remember like sitting in my bed and like, I was just like, had my hands in my head, and I was like, I can't believe like I need to like
go and lift,
because I was like seeded number 1 as well. I was like seeded first, so it was like I was like it's now or never.
So you come up first.
No, just I was like favourite.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like seeded number 1, so I like was seeded like favourite. So like, going into it, I was like, I know I can like win this. And then like, it was like my entire like life like goal had like came down to like this day.
Wow.
And I was like, I don't want to do this. I hate this. Like, why am I here? What the fuck? Like, this is awful. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, I couldn't deal.
Too nervous.
I couldn't deal with like the not winning it. Do you know what I mean? Like, too much pressure. So when we go, and there was a boy from Canada called Jackson Spencer, and he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu now. So he's done kind of what I'd done. He won worlds the following year, and then he's now like a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
Super fight.
Yeah, I'd fucking leather him.
We go.
He's a really nice guy, but me and him, he's a better powerlifter than I was. He was much better.
Yeah.
He just was like technically much better. He was just a better lifter. Like, I think I was just a little bit too tall for the 120 class. Like,
it's gonna affect your squat.
Like, with being 6'3", like, you have to be over 120. And he was, you know, so me and him weighed the same, but I'm like 6 inches taller. You know, so just better for that weight class. But I was like, I know I can beat him because, like, you know, like, well, an example was like, I remember like 6 months before, right? It was like Christmas and New Year, and he was out partying, and he was like posting his stories, and he was like having like holidays and enjoying himself and stuff like that. Like, fair enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm fucking not doing anything but lifting weights,
food
and sleeping.
Yeah.
And so we both go out, we both squat the same.
Yeah.
So 3 attempts. We both squatted 327.5 kilos. Go to bench. Now, with bench, I suppose that this was probably an injury. I had a shoulder impingement in my shoulder, so like, I couldn't, like 7 days before the comp, I couldn't even bench press the barbell.
Really?
I was in so much pain, I couldn't lift my arm like this. I remember, because I was a bouncer as well, I remember like, I hope no one like tries to fight with me, because like, I can't move my arm. That would be fucked. So, and I knew for a fact I needed to bench, for me to win that, I needed to bench press a 5 kilo PB. I needed to bench 192.5 because I knew he was going to do that. So we both go out, and I benched my opener, and it was like, felt like a max, because I'm just like, I'm in so much pain. I think it would have been 180. Just like working backwards. Then he goes and puts 187.5 on. I put 187.5 on. He goes, he gets it, I get it. And that was like all out. And he puts 192.5, and I put 192.5, and my coach was like, the Team GB coach was like, if you don't press this, you don't get to win worlds. Went out, fucking smoked it.
Wow.
Wasn't even painful, wasn't sore. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like,
it got warm.
I don't know. So then, but like, this is so stressful, so I'm not enjoying any of this. I hate it. Like, this is like the worst. Like, it was the worst day of my life. And then go on to deadlifts, and I'm like, I'm a better deadlifter, I can win this.
Yeah.
So we go out, we both open in the same, but because I'm seeded first, he gets to go first.
Yeah.
So the way powerlifting works is, he goes first, he then puts his attempt in. So when I pull, I know what he's attempting. Yeah. So I've got the advantage of like, I know what to do, right? So, but he had the body weight advantage. So they knew that they were doing this. So he was a bit lighter than me. So I go and match his second attempt. So that means he's winning on body weight.
Yeah.
So then we put 327.5 kilos on, right? And then Canada put 330, because they thought that I would then match his 330, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't, because the Team GB coach was like, he can't pull 330, he's fucked it.
Yes.
So I went out and pulled 327.5, locked it out. and then he pulled 330 and he got it to like 2 inches from lockout. Like, I mean, literally like 1 to 2 inches from lockout. Like, all he had to do was pull his chest through, couldn't pull his chest through and dropped it.
Wow.
And I was like, see, when you were fucking partying 6 months ago, that's 2.5 kilos.
Literally.
Literally. So
maybe
then
you got some for that party though.
Yeah, well.
Maybe it was worth
Maybe got a good bit of kit. Yeah. And then it like all happened so fast. So like before I know it, like we'd been on the podium, like the national anthem was playing, and then like before you know it, like it was all over and I was back in like my Airbnb. And like
there's your medal, there's your trophy.
Yeah, and like Luke, so like, my best friend, he came second that day.
Yeah.
So he was like, you know, he was obviously devastated. So then like obviously like I felt really bad for him. Then he was like with his girlfriend and stuff like that. So then like I was like just like sitting in my Airbnb, I remember at night, like myself, just winning worlds, and I'm like, what the fuck, like this is not what I thought this would like be like.
Yeah.
And then like from there it just kind of like it was all I knew, so I just was like, right, fine. And then that's when I moved up, weighed like 152, total 920. And then like when I kind of decided I was finished powerlifting, my total was probably up like 970, 980. You know, it was really touching on 1,000. And it's only as I've got a wee bit older and more mature, I'm like, I didn't actually ever like do powerlifting for myself.
Yeah. Like
I was like doing it to like try and like prove. Well, I don't even know what I was trying to prove. Like I suppose it's like trying to be like a big fuck you, like, you know, do you know what I mean? To like everybody, or like to prove like I'm not like fucking useless, or do you know what I mean? Because I was never good in school. I was fucking useless in school. I was like fucking like borderline retarded, I felt like, in school. So like that, so I suppose like that's what it was, do you know what I mean? So then when I stopped powerlifting, I was like 152 kilos, fat as fuck, and I'm like, right, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah.
And like, what did I do? And my brother was a blue belt.
Your brother?
Yeah, Gavin, so he was a blue belt and he done jiu-jitsu. I was like, right, fuck it, I'll just like try and do jiu-jitsu, and I hated it.
Why?
Don't know, I just went to class, and like I was living in Leeds, so like I didn't know anybody. Turn up to a Gracie Baja, and it was Gracie Baja Harrogate, and like it actually like it was really good, like the
It was Gracie Baja though.
No, but like I know, but like for a Gracie Baja, it was really good. Like the coach, like Lewis Matthews, is like a black belt under like Victor Estima, I think, and like really good. But I hated it when I started. I was just like, this is like, I was like shrimping up and down a mat, and like
you just shit. You're like,
I was like, what I was like, what do you do? Like, what is the point of like jiu-jitsu? I'm like, where did I try and go?
Is it gay? Was it a gay? No gay?
Yeah, I remember I turned up and I was shitting myself, and I like walked through the door.
What size gay did you wear?
So I'm like 152 kilos, and the guy sees me and he's like, mate, we're not gonna have a key that's gonna fit you. And I look in the mat, and there's like girls in the mat that are like, you know, a few of them were like pretty alright, and then like all the guys were like really small. And like, I'm just like, this is...
It's going to trample everyone.
Like, this is awful. And then they put a gi on. And then they gave me a white belt, obviously. But I mean, like, the belt, now you're meant to go this way and then back round.
Yeah.
Well, I just wore it like a belt for your trousers. Because it was too small. And then I done that for a few months. And like, mainly, I was just kind of just doing it because it was something to do. And it was also like, so I was like, I suppose it will like help me like lose weight because it's going to like increase my activity. So I was like, right, fine. And then after 3 months I moved back up to Glasgow, joined Marcos Nardini's, where like my brother and stuff train, and then I was like, actually no, this is like...
Is that when you switched to no-gi?
Yeah, pretty much.
And when you left Gracie Baja?
Yeah, pretty much.
What a surprise.
I did win Euros at white belt in the gi, so I still did do the gi a little bit, but like it doesn't count because it's like white belt.
European champion in white belt?
Yeah, white belt European champion. Thank you very much.
What techniques did you use in the white belt competition?
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what I did, right? So this is what I always did. So I would get collar, so I get same side collar and sleeve, and I'd pull them down. Right? Literally, and I'd pull them down, and if they didn't hit the mat, as they pulled back up, I'd grab a single.
And just smoke them.
And then I would just basically just lie on them in side control, and I would Americana them or Kimura them.
They
right, yeah, that's
and then like, yeah.
Just bully.
Yeah, basically just bully. And then like I was like,
so good. Do you have any footage of this?
Yeah, it's all like on Instagram. It should be all on Instagram.
I want to see this. Just
literally just same side collar and gi, and I've got it on my phone. You just pull really hard, and they'd fall over. Like mate, one of my big training partners is a guy called Gio, right? Gio is 130 kilos, like full six pack.
Is this the black guy you train with?
Yeah.
He's fucking huge.
Oh, mate, he's humongous. So he's a white belt still. He shouldn't be, but he's a white belt. He's won like 60 matches at white belt. Almost all submissions, not lost anything. Like, I wrestle with him every week. I mean, it's amazing for me because like 130, he's like got abs, he's athletic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't really find people like that.
No.
Great for me to train with and wrestle with. He like what she just does the same. Just grab and just pull down.
Yeah. Especially at white belt.
Yeah, like just pull.
I saw some competition, you know, the Mongolian wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one. This guy just pushes another guy so hard he just falls over. just like a two-handed push. He just falls
in
over.
a jiu-jitsu competition.
It was
Mongolian wrestling competition.
It's outdoors.
The Charles Eoghan experience should do a trip to Mongolia. Just for that.
Just getting smoked by the locals. Getting pushed over.
Come closer to the mic. I'll bring it out. Yeah.
Getting just pushed over.
I think they'd be really ununimpressed if you sat down.
Yeah, if I pulled guys,
they'd be like,
really
fucking
what the fuck's going on?
They'd be really unhappy with you, I think.
So if I heel hooked them afterwards, they might be impressed.
So you just started it and it was like, fuck, I hate this. Went to...
Yeah, it wasn't like...
Was this back in Glasgow?
So when I started in Leeds, I was just like, I just hated it because I'm just like, none of it made sense, didn't know what to do, and I was just like, I suppose I probably hated it as well because I'm like, I've literally went from being like the best in the world, which, you know, to like fucking...
Being shit.
Being fucking useless.
And you're trying to hate, like, that was like driving you to be a powerlifter as well, but like, I don't want to be a fucking useless.
Yeah, so then like, I suppose like, I don't know, that I just started to, when I moved to Glasgow, because like I was only in Leeds for powerlifting. Yeah. So like when I stopped powerlifting, I was like, I'll move back home to Glasgow, and then I started training at Mark Horses, and I was like, no, I actually like this. But I remember I said to myself, I'm like, this is not going to be what powerlifting was. I'm not going to allow myself to like get like so obsessed and like, I'm like, this is just going to be a hobby, do it a few times a week, and then here we fucking are, and I'm training every single day, like 2-3 days a week.
What else do you reckon?
2-3 times a day.
So you had 2-3 times a day?
Aye, like 7 days a week, and like couldn't be more obsessed. I'm probably more obsessed now than I was with powerlifting.
What else would you have done?
Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah. Like there was no plan B with powerlifting. It was like win worlds, and then yeah. I don't know. I don't like that was.
That's sick, then.
That's the plan.
You've done that. Said to yourself, I'm not fucking no way. But it's great. Like now you're a full-time athlete, and because of the powerlifting career, you can support yourself.
Well, that's it. Like, you know, like my coaching is like brilliant, and like I'm really lucky. Like got a lot of people, and like that's amazing. And like don't get me wrong, like you know I'm really busy with that. But like you know everybody has to like work. You know like like, you know, and like so like. But it's what's so valuable about it is like I can train any time of the day, whenever, you know, and I just like work around it. So yeah. But no, like jiu-jitsu is fucking, I love it. Like no, it's fucking amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's so good.
7 days a week, 2-3 times a day.
Yeah, so like Mondays, like you know, between weights and stuff like that, Mondays like 2-3, Tuesdays 2 because Tuesdays like 2 hours of wrestling with Nico, Wednesdays 3, Thursdays 2, Fridays like 2 hours wrestling, Saturdays 3, Sundays 1/2. Yeah, it's a lot.
You feeling burnt out currently from the year of 4 rest days?
No.
Good question.
So like mentally, no. Like I just like physically near the end, like I was starting to like, you know, like getting quite a bit. So like my neck was really sore, and then obviously like my knee has been like that bursitis is a bit of a disaster. So like this month I'm trying to like chill a little bit to like allow my body to heal up. But mentally, no, I feel great. Like I'm like.
What's the longest break you've taken from jiu-jitsu since you started doing it?
No.
Yeah, 1 day.
I've generally not like even like.
I think you should take a break. Sometimes you come back from a break like much better in a way.
How long a break do you think?
Like well, yeah. If you take like a 1 day break, that's not really a break. That's more like a single rest day. I'm talking break like a week, yeah, or not a week because that's too long. Like 5 days where you miss jiu-jitsu and you feel like, oh, I really want to get back to rolling again. Then when you do come back, like all the techniques that you've been working on recently seem to like come. Start to work.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I agree. I'm not probably going to do it, but
yeah. If you do get forced to take a rest though, for whatever reason, let's say you're ill, like if you're really ill, then you should take a break basically and not infect other people. But yeah, if you come back from illness, let's say, then those next couple of training sessions will probably be some of the best you've ever had.
Yeah, I think like because like obviously ADCC trials is like the big thing next September that I'm like, you know, going for. So from like January till then, it's going to be pretty full on. So I'm trying to like this month like heal up a bit, you know, like relax a bit and heal up and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's.
If you take a week off, what do you do? You're watching jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I'm watching a new instructional.
How many a day? One a day or?
What, instructional per day? No, I'll work through the instructional throughout the time. It'll have to be one theme. If I'm already halfway through something else, I'll kind of do 2 at once. Otherwise, if I'm just freshly ill and I'm like kind of just on a bit where I've just finished working on something, then I'll go and watch a whole instructional. And
how many hours a week do you watch instructionals roughly?
It varies on like week to week. There are some weeks where I'll watch like more than 10 hours, and then some weeks where I watch nothing and I'll just watch matches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'll always watch jiu-jitsu every day, and also I'll re-watch matches like over and over again, like
just to find the details.
Your own matches or other matches?
I'll watch some of my own matches, but not really. It's not more other people's matches.
Yeah, I don't like watching my matches.
I don't mind it if I win. It's just like I'm not going to learn anything from watching.
I just feel like I look like an absolute retard. With those matches.
Yeah,
I'd rather watch someone, Gordon Ryan, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mainly just watch matches.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't really tend to watch instructionals that much. I mainly just watch. I literally just like watch Gordon Ryan matches.
But the instructionals are good. Get the half guard one.
Gordon Ryan's half guard.
Gordon Ryan's half guard passing.
Yes,
is the best instructional I've ever seen.
Really?
Except for mine. And the next one that's coming.
Where can we find where can we find your instructional?
My BJJ Fanatics instructional, aptly named during the COVID crisis as the UK variant.
Get on that, guys.
Get on that, buy that.
So you watch quite a bit of Gordon Ryan matches.
Yeah, like I that's pretty much what I just do. Like, when I'm not training or working, I'll like just sit and like watch like Gordon Ryan matches or like Nicky Rod's matches and stuff like that. Yeah,
guys who are in your weight class.
Yeah, just try and watch it and like. I suppose I'm just like pausing and rewinding and like seeing what he does.
Yeah,
his decision making and stuff like that.
Definitely the lighter weights I feel like are better if you watch them for like guard and just that sort of stuff, and then the heavyweights tend to be better at details on their passing and stuff like that. Yeah, I basically only watch Gordon in terms of heavyweights, and then the little guys, all of them are good.
Yeah, Giles.
So, yeah, even 66 kilo division though, they've got like the most techie leg locks.
Yeah, of course.
Did you see what Lachlan Giles posted on Instagram today about so they were in 50-50 and he was like, it was like, watch that you don't like triangle your legs too high because the personal told you. And he posted today and he was like, I'm sure there'll be someone who'll find this helpful. And obviously Gordon Ryan got his like foot broken from that.
Yeah.
Gordon Ryan got
though. He was baiting it. Gordon Ryan was baiting it because he saw him go for it. He's like, okay, he's going to go for that. I'm going to go for my heel hook. And then he got his foot broken.
Gordon Ryan broke his foot against Nicky Rod.
Yeah, he said that in the press conference afterwards that he broke his foot because he basically baited the toe hold. Yeah, I've done that before. Baited a toe hold to try and go for a heel hook of my own, and I got my foot popped. Wow! But I tapped it. He didn't tap.
Imagine if Nicky Rod beat Gordon on that.
I thought he did. Honestly, I woke up, I saw some headlines. I was like, oh my God, like Nicky Rod beat Gordon. And I go and watch it. And it's like, and then I see Gordon tapping at one point, and then I realize the time is finished. And he's tapping to say, like, get the fuck off. Like,
to be fair, he like was pointing at the timer for like 2-3 seconds, and the ref wasn't doing anything. And then he was like,
and then Nicky Rod caught he was pointing at the time, and then Nicky Rod like sinks in the choke, and then he's still pointing at the time.
Yeah, motherfucker.
And Nicky Rod's just fucking crushing his face, and then he taps his leg like, buddy.
They've got. Do they beef those guys?
I think it's secret beef. Yeah,
secret beef.
Yeah, secret beef. Like in public, Dana has all like complimentary about Nicky Rod and that, but I'm sure
they hate
personally they loathe each other.
Craig Jones hates all of them, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Hamburglar.
Yeah, fucking love it. That was the best one yet.
So good.
Despite them all breaking up, they're weirdly
breaking up.
Pally, but it's fake. They hate each other. They really hate each other.
That's what I mean. Like they're like they all must have so much shit in each other.
Yeah.
Because like they've all fallen out. Obviously, they've all went their separate ways. But like they're like very complimentary. Like I even like listened to like Gordon Ryan talking about Nicky Rod, and he was like about it just like his jiu-jitsu, and he was really complimentary about his jiu-jitsu. And I'm like, why? Like you're not, like you tell it, you say everyone's shit. Why saying Nicky Rod's really good and blah 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 blah. Like clearly they've got so much shit in each other.
Yeah. Apparently, Nicky Ryan's got a blackmail book apparently on Gordon Ryan.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so that'd be interesting when that comes.
Leak that.
When that comes, Nicky, can you leak that?
Damn.
Please, that would be great. I wish I could see that.
Fucking
I've already had stories, but it's only stories.
But imagine you're just training with like all your mates, and like I think they're probably pretty hard to get on. Like imagine Danaher's like a pretty hard person to get on with. He seems like it.
Yeah.
Like, apparently maybe going around as well. I've heard they're all nice guys, but I don't know.
Yeah, it probably
What
changes once
happens
it
in
gets
the
to
change
training compared to outside the gym. That's
Yeah.
what Joe was saying anyways. Like, in the gym it's business.
Strictly business.
Yeah,
It's just business. It's just business. Would you
just
ever
business.
would you ever do a training camp in America?
Yeah.
You looking to do one?
Yeah, I would do one. Yeah, definitely. I'd like to go to B team probably for like 2-3 months. Yeah.
Sick. Any plans to?
Well, I was planning on going like in summer, like next year for like 3 months, because like that.
In lead up to ADCC?
Yeah, like going there for like 3 months. Like logistically, I've not looked into it, but like that would be like
That's the idea.
plan. Yeah, I suppose like the problem that I'd have is, well, it's not a problem, but like I'm not wanting to go over there to like just like not get to train with like
The best guys in the world.
Nicky Rod, for example.
Yeah.
You know, like I'd want to be going there to like train with them guys, but I don't know logistically if
I'm
that.
pretty sure he'll train with you. There's probably not many people big enough for him.
Yeah.
So he'd probably be happy.
Yeah.
Happy to have you.
Get over there, man.
Yeah, do it.
That'd be fucking fun.
Yeah.
Would you?
I would probably do it as well. Probably not for 2 or 3 months though. I'd probably go for like a month or something like that.
Like a month.
Yeah.
Same for Australia. Go to
There's too many insects in Australia. It's not worth my time. I'm not getting taken out by some little fruit fly. Fruit cake fly. No thanks. Fuck that. Or like a snake or something, or like
You've
I
said
don't
enough.
know.
Shut up, man. You're not gonna get taken out by an insect.
I don't know.
Have you been to Australia?
No,
It's
never.
fucking sick.
What about a big croc?
My brother lived there for a couple of years.
I've had enough of this conversation. it's fine. Your brother.
Yeah, he lived there for like 2 years.
Where do you live?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He went like I think he went travelling for 6 months and then.
He does triathlons.
Sorry.
You say triathlon?
No, like travelling.
Oh, okay.
He went
Travelling,
like backpacking, travelling for maybe like 6 months, and then I think he like was like in maybe in like I don't even know what city, but he was there for like another year and a half, so like maybe 2 years total.
Yeah.
He loved it. He absolutely loved it.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah, he said it was much better than like living
Glasgow.
in Glasgow.
What?
I do not understand.
What's he talking about, man?
What the fuck? What more could you want than Glasgow?
Beautiful Glasgow.
Some insects. It's not that bad.
If you think there's like good crackheads in London, like come to Glasgow.
Oh my God! Let's do that. Should we talk about that now? The crackhead story.
All right. I've told it so many times now. So.
But no one's heard it. This is to the. Let's go. Come on. Okay, so
All right.
bit of context.
So Crackhead Chronicles,
Okay.
I like filming crackheads and uploading it to the internet. It's almost a sport, or an extreme sport, you could say. Maybe
I'd say extreme sport.
more extreme than powerlifting. Maybe.
There's definitely higher risk reward.
If you got definitely higher risk to reward ratio, yeah.
I wonder if like you like put a crackhead under a barbell, like 300 kilos, like
How fast do they crumble?
no, like they might, you never know, they might squat it.
If there was a rocket crack at the bottom, you know, of,
Yeah, like if you
of
say
a
like
deadlift.
if you say like we'll give you like your drug of choice,
Yeah.
anything you want,
Yes, a 1 year supply.
1 year supply, go squat that.
You just have to lift it. You just
300
have to lift
kgs.
300
Getting
kilos
close
of
to that.
crack, and you can have it. But yeah, okay, basically, some nutter sits next to me on the train. I already told you this as well, so this is just purely for the people. But yeah, basically, some nutter sits next to me on the train, and like everyone around him just leaves instantly, and he turns and starts talking to me, and I like take my headphones off and I look at him, and he goes, "Oh no, I'm not talking to you, mate." And I was like, "Okay, fine." Like, just go back to planning my lesson. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna record this guy actually. So I point the camera at him so he can't see the screen, and it's recording him. I actually got a very good clip of him for like 3 minutes. And then as I go to close the recording thing, I could sense his head like leaning over behind me, and then he must have seen his face on the on my screen. And like, bear in mind, he's already like a paranoid schizophrenic, and then he actually sees his face on the screen. It must have been like, I was fucking right the whole time.
It's the government, man.
Anyway, go back to planning my lesson for my 12:30 lesson in New Wave, and then like I just get punched in the face.
What? You just go back to plan? He just punches you out of
my
nowhere.
lesson, and then I just see a fist like
Hold
from
on.
here, bang, like right in my eye.
See, to be fair, right?
Yeah.
I think that moving forwards, if you're going to film them, right?
Don't get caught.
No. If you do get
Obviously.
caught, you like but
Be
you
ready.
can't take your eyes off them.
Yeah, but honestly, he waited a good amount of time. Like, obviously, when I saw him leaning over, I was like, okay, just sort of checking. And he didn't do anything. And I'm like, slowly going back to planning my lesson. And he waited like 30 seconds till I was like fully engrossed. Yeah. And I just see the fist and I get hit in the face, obviously. And I stand up like laughing, and he's like shouting like crackhead shit. But he was shouting crackhead shit the whole time. But this one was like, fucking filming me on his fucking phone. And like shouting. And I was like laughing because I was filming him on my phone. And like,
yeah, it's like you can't defend yourself. Like you can't be like, I wasn't filming you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it's like it is fair enough that I got punched in the face because it's like it's just general.
If he didn't run away, would you have like
chased him?
No, because I could have chased him. Like it's not like I can't run faster than him. Like I could have easily chased him down, attacked him, but like that would be me just assaulting like a homeless man essentially for fun.
No worth it.
So yeah, and it was fair. After he punched me, I was like, if I attack him now, that's still me being the aggressor. At this point, I'm not just gonna. And also, I had Grapplefest the next day for 2K. I'm like, I'm not gonna like injure my finger or something, or like let him give me AIDS for.
You can't catch it twice, to be fair.
AIDS. Once is enough.
Yeah, once is enough.
50%
Once
kill
you've
rate.
got it, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
You've got
it.
man.
So yeah,
You got
I
it for life.
didn't want him to. And also, like, yeah, watching the video back, he's talking about his knife and like leaving bodies in the river.
No, I know, because I watched your video, and like he
gone.
was talking to you, and he was talking about stabbing you,
Yeah,
right?
my
And
bodies though, more than one body.
All right, and he was talking about stabbing. I remember watching, but like, I would not be like that calm if like some like fucking junkie
I
sitting
get him
next
all
to
the
me,
time.
Getting up and be like,
sitting
fuck
next to me,
off.
saying, he's going to stab me. Like I would not. But then like you said, you couldn't even hear him.
Yeah, like I was aware that he was threatening and stuff like that, but I wasn't listening to the specific words because it was on the thing and I had my headphones. But yeah, like people do that shit all the time. I got a call the other day from some scammer being like, "Oh, we're only taking transfer, right?" And I was like, "Oh, like it just like an unknown number. Oh, we're only doing transfer now." Like I was like, "Okay, cool." Like I'm gonna pretend to send this guy money, and then I sent him 1p with the message like almost got me, and then I hung up and he calls me back and he goes, "Oh, you think it's funny, yeah? I'm going to shank you up, bro. Watch when I catch you. I'm going to shank you up, bro." And I was just sitting there laughing like, come on, listen.
Yeah, see, to be fair, sometimes like on Instagram and stuff, if like a scammer messages me, I'll like
Go with
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
it's
it
worth
depends
it.
what mood I'm in, and like if I've got time, and like you know, like usually I've got time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because like all I do is train and work. Like I don't do anything but training and working. So like sitting there 10 o'clock at night, I'm like got nothing to do.
Exactly.
So all I've got is time.
Yeah.
And like
What can you offer me?
I'll just sit and like I'll like just like
get to the
get
furthest
it going,
point.
and then like you, but like they like turn on you eventually.
They get angry. They get.
Like I had one. Well, he was claiming to be a woman, and then like they were wanting like I don't know, like they were wanting like gift cards in their name or something like that, like an Apple gift card or something like that.
Right.
I don't know. And then like I was like basically just like led them on for like probably like 2 hours, and like would send them like gift cards, but like they obviously like weren't a gift card. I just like would like screenshot like a gift card and then send them it, and then like he'd be like, "It's not working, like it's not working, I don't know." And I'd be like, "Mate, I don't know why it's working." And I'd be like, "Mate, I've now spent like 80 quid and like you've not sent me like any tit photos or anything like that, like what's going on, like send me a photo." And then like, because obviously like it's a guy, and then like eventually like he's like, "You're wasting my time." And I'm like, "I promise, I swear I'm not, like, please give me one more chance."
Pretending to be incompetent.
And then also remember this guy, I was like, "Please give me one more chance." He's like, "Okay, one more chance." And then I screenshotted like another gift card, sent him it, and then he like didn't work and he exploded.
They get so angry at the incompetence. What do I type in? What should I put the reference as? Yeah, mate.
Oh god, I'm trying to sell something on Gumtree at the moment. I've just been getting them like some
What,
guys.
the
They go, "I can't pick up the thing. I'll pay for a courier," and you go, "Yeah, okay," and then they send you a screenshot. "I've paid for the courier. Like they'll come tomorrow. Send me the transfer." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And then they're like, "Click on the link. Have you confirmed it?" I'm like, yeah. And they just get the same thing. They just get fucking angry. I'm like, I go, I tell you what, I'll give it to you for free. Just come down and pick it up, and you can have it for free. And then they just block me.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Very good though. But yeah, that
was a good
that was
segue.
the crackhead story.
Maybe we should answer some of these questions.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
there's quite a few there.
how much has your lifting changed from powerlifting days to jiu-jitsu now? What does that look like?
Yeah, so I'd say it's changed because like the rep ranges would probably change the most. Like now, like never would go below like 3 reps ever really now, like on a squat, bench or deadlift.
Why do you think that's important?
Not going below 3. Like
Yeah.
what I just for grappling, like I don't see the benefit. Like, you know, like powerlifting as a sport, like your sport is like a 1 rep max, so you've got to be proficient and being able to do a 1 rep max. But like for grappling, like you're just lifting to get like, you know, stronger.
Yeah.
You know, so like you don't need to do 1 rep max. And the truth is as well is like doing a 1 rep max, like your potential for injury just gets higher. And and like to be fair, I think like if you're like really proficient at powerlifting, actually doing 1 rep maxes, your chance for injury shouldn't really get higher if I'm being honest. But I think for like maybe people that like do jiu-jitsu and stuff,
Aren't as competent with the lifts.
yeah, they're not maybe as proficient, and I think like your chance of risk of injury goes higher, and then like it's going to skyrocket fatigue, and like what you're getting from it, you know. So like me, like right now, like honestly, like in the last like since May, I've not really been below 5 reps.
Nice.
On anything.
Oh, wow.
So like for like squat, bench, deadlift, it'll be like between, and overhead press be between like 5 and 8, and then like for accessories is probably between like 6 and 15 depending on the accessory.
Solid.
So I'd say like rep ranges, and then I'd say like periodization has changed as well a lot, because again, like for powerlifting, like going through different mesocycles, like, you know, you'd be peaking for a competition, whereas like now, like I'm not, you know,
You're competing quite frequently.
yeah, well I've literally like competed at least once, mostly twice a month, every month since May. Because again, like I felt like at trials, I just felt like I didn't have enough experience, you know. So again, because I've been training for for only like 3.5 years, and like I'm like way into the deep end of like just like against like black belts basically. Like everyone I compete against a black belt. Like people I'm coming against have been trained so much longer, or like know so much more, or much more experienced, or much better. So I suppose I've got to kind of try and beat them with like, you know, I'm less experienced and I'm not better than them, and I probably know less, so I've got to beat them by like just
athleticism.
Strategy.
yeah, like implementing a game, being more athletic, and like the game that I can implement, just like being good enough at it to like, you know, where they can't maybe, you know. I feel like the advantage I probably have is that most people don't wrestle very often, because it's really hard, and like I like wrestle all the time, and like I feel like my wrestling's probably like just pure jits guys is probably better.
Yeah.
So then I'm quite lucky, because like usually big guys as well aren't, once you get them on their back, they're not.
That's good.
They're not
it's
great.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True that.
they're not great. So I'd say that's probably changed the most. Where like periodization has changed, and probably rep ranges. Movement selection is pretty much the exact same.
Doesn't need to change much.
No, like I suppose now again, like I don't really squat with a barbell. I just squat with a safety squat bar, because like doing grappling and getting into that position just like gives me really bad elbow pain.
Yeah. Especially because you're squatting like relatively high weight.
Yeah, and like just like getting into that position, whereas a safety bar, there's no elbow pain.
Yeah.
So I'd say like that bar, that's changed. And yeah, that's it. But like movement selection is pretty much the same. Still go through like volume blocks, you know, like hypertrophy blocks, strength blocks, but like rep ranges, movement selection a little bit. But I think people overcomplicate lifting a lot.
It's not that deep, man. Rep ranges,
Like,
2 to 4 sets.
Everybody knows
5-15
like
reps.
what like the kind of main lifts are. You know, like, you know, you don't need to be doing like fucking banded like Zercher jumping squats and stuff. Like
Zercher squats, man. People are like, yeah, the Zercher squat's the best thing. Fuck off.
Nobody that is actually really fucking strong or athletic is doing Zercher squats or taking them seriously. Like, why not just do a front squat?
What do you think about Zercher deadlifts? I see people doing those.
Get that mic
Sorry,
up.
yeah, Zercher
Pull it into
deadlifts.
you
I see
so you can sit
this
back.
guy. Yeah, I can
yeah.
just move it.
Yeah.
Genius. What do they think of? Next. Anyway, yeah, I know this guy, John Jane, is a judo guy. I think I know him. I used to know him. And he did a 180 kilo Zercher squat. And I just don't understand.
Zercher deadlift.
Zercher deadlift, sorry, yeah. Zercher deadlift. I don't understand how that is possible.
Well, I feel like that is actually really impressive.
It's
right?
not
It's
far
impressive
off
as
the
well.
world champ, the world whatever.
Like it is really impressive, but again, I just feel like
Risk-reward.
why not just do a deadlift?
With more weight.
Yeah, like why not just do a deadlift? I feel like, do you know what I think the problem is that strength and conditioning coaches like get a professional athlete coming to them, right? And then they're like, I have to, like, this guy's a professional athlete, he's like unbelievably athletic, I need to do something really cool with this guy, and I've got to try and impress him, I've got to do something, you know, this guy's different to everybody else, he's like a professional athlete. And then like they start doing weird stuff, whereas like that guy's actually like just a complete beginner in the gym. Okay, yeah, he's really athletic. Okay, yeah, he's a world-class athlete in his sport. But in the gym, like he's just a beginner. Like that's just the reality.
Complete beginner.
You know, like the amount of like people that like I've been on the mats with that are like unbelievably athletic, unbelievably strong, like mobile, fast. And then like I watch them do a squat and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Or you watch them do a deadlift and like they do not they cannot like keep a neutral spine. They don't know how to keep a neutral spine. Like something like so simple. I'm like, holy fuck.
Because they're beginners.
I'm like, you are literally like a fucking day one white belt in here. Like, why do anything fancy? Just teach them how to squat, how to bench, how to deadlift, how to overhead press, you know, fucking do a bench, you know, do an overhead press, do a row.
Full ranges of motion.
Yeah, I much prefer that. Not gonna lie, I was worried when I first started doing weights that we'd be doing loads of like weird shit. But we didn't do any weird shit.
I kept offering him.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I hate weights. And eventually I was like, okay, fine. And then it turned out to be pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think as well, like, one of the biggest things with weights that people like don't realise is like, it's like for longevity as well. Yeah. Like nothing will stave off injury more than being really strong.
Yeah.
Through like different ranges of motion. Like, don't be wrong, like you get like fucking the idiot bodybuilders that walk around and like they only do like half reps and like they're like stuck frozen like this. Like, yeah, okay, they're not going to have good longevity, but like if you like,
and also that's their sport specifically. Their sport is just to stimulate as much muscle growth as possible.
Yeah, like if you like actually like work through full ranges of motion, like through different joint angles and stuff, like you're just going to be safer. Like you're going to be stronger. Like you're going to have more muscle. You're going to have like more armor. And as well, I even find like the stronger somebody is, even if you are injured, like you've got more ability to work around it because everything else is stronger.
The benchmark is higher.
Yeah. I still see videos on Insta of people like, for example, loading in this sort of range of motion and stuff to defend against, or to have like more defense against Kimuras. But for me, you can never really train every single part of your body to be safe against.
No, again,
like
no.
So there's no point doing all these like weird extra.
I agree. Well, that external rotation exercise is actually really good. It's good
But doing it like super high weight, so you can have like more power in these. I feel like
like you should probably just like
defend Americanas better.
Yeah,
or reverse fly. Yeah, exactly.
Like learn how to not how to like just improve your skill level.
Because you're not gonna. Like
also, a Kimura is like dynamic. It's not like through a weighted fucking dumbbell. Just because you're strong in that one particular range. What happens when you're there in a Kimura?
Yeah.
What happens when do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's I think the issue with a lot of strength coaches. They're like, oh, let's make this jiu-jitsu specific and doing like a bunch of it's like fuck off, man. Just get strong as fuck.
I genuinely hate that so much. Like, actually,
these are the top 5 exercises for jiu-jitsu athletes.
Go
fuck yourself.
I'm like, do you know, I actually feel like sometimes when I see those things and like they're doing a sport specific thing, I'm like, right, I've never done this in my life, right? Like, let's do a test. Let's see who's stronger and more athletic. I bet you I am.
That's what that like I want to like that Joshua Sedich guy. He's just like nailed the marketing. I'm sure he's like a lovely guy, but like he's got 100k followers on Instagram. It's like these are the top 5 exercises for jiu-jitsu. It's like,
does he do jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, he does. But it's like it's always a searcher squat. It's always a pull up. It's like fair play. These exercises are fine, but it's like don't say that they're the top 5 exercises.
What are the top? What's he saying are the top 5?
Zercher squat, a pull up, like a fucking floor press,
right?
A split lunge jump for explosiveness, weighted.
Nah, when are you ever doing that? When are you ever jumping?
And
if you jump,
maybe
in your jiu-jitsu, then
I can't remember the other one. But it's like, mate, like Just get strong as fuck. It doesn't really fucking matter.
See this, the power thing again, fucking infuriates.
Let's get on this. I'm gonna ask you this question.
God. Like,
Punch the mic.
I'm excited.
Tell him.
Let's go find this crackhead.
Okay, so like
let's go find this crackhead.
Here we go. So
how 5 exercises?
So how do I get more powerful?
Get stronger.
Yeah.
Like this. So here's the thing, right? So this isn't my quote. Someone. So I put up I had a Q&A on Instagram, and someone was like asking about getting more powerful, and I can't remember what I said, but I answered it. And someone replied to me in the story, right? And it was one of the best things I read. He was like, "How do you move 100 kilos faster?" He was like, being able to lift 200 kilos.
That's it.
And I was like, you have literally hit the fucking nail on the head. Like, if I can only bench press 100 kilos, right?
It's gonna go slow.
Right, and if I can bench press 200 kilos, 100 kilos is going to move much faster. Like, the thing is like, being really powerful, like, power is just, like, strength applied quickly. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, some people are naturally very powerful and some people are, like, you can be really, really strong and not very powerful.
Yeah.
And you can, but you just get stronger. Like, just get stronger. Like, I think, like, doing endless amounts of box jumps, and I'm not saying that, like, that couldn't be utilised somewhere in a program. I'm not saying that that's the case at all.
Sport specific as well.
I think you could utilise stuff like that, but I think ultimately, like, how do you get stronger? Fucking squat. Like, what can you squat? 100, right? Cool. Let's get you to 200 kilo squat. If you, like, weigh 80 kilos and you can squat 100 kilos, and then you weigh 85 kilos and you can squat 200, like, say 18 months later, like, you're going to be a lot more powerful.
Way more powerful.
I
I think people get confused with the HIIT thing as well. I was telling one of my online guys, he's like, oh yeah, when I was doing this HIIT class, I got, like, so much more powerful. I was like, this is what happened. Like, you originally, like, you're at the beginner stage of lifting. You've done some training, and we know that at the beginner stage of lifting, whatever you do is going to get you stronger. All you've done is just gotten stronger, and therefore you've just been lifting weights faster and just improve your strength. That's all that's happened. Like, doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off isn't fucking. It's not going to make you more powerful whatsoever.
No,
you've just gotten stronger.
And actually doing something for 40 seconds is, like, the opposite of being powerful.
It's completely, yeah.
Because, like, being powerful is, like,
one rep,
maximal force production, like, instantly, and, like, you can't maintain it. Like, no. It's like, because it fundamentally isn't possible. Like, once you do, like, a max effort jump, like, what are you gonna do? Like,
that's it.
If you then try and repeat jumping max effort for a minute, you're going to get slower and slower and slower and slower.
Exactly.
And, like, yeah.
And there, when people go, oh, would you be like Olympic lifts for BJJ? I mean, if you're really good at Olympic lifts, great.
So again, like, an Olympic lift is, like, absolutely if you can clean and jerk and you can snatch, then that's fucking immense. But, like, I don't think people realise how skillful those movements actually are.
Fucking hard.
Like, they are so, like a squat, bench, and deadlift is, like, a low skill move. A clean and jerk and a snatch is, like, such a skilled movement. If you can do that, like, that's amazing. Like, there's a boy I train with up in Aberdeen called Ash, and I think he's a blue belt, right? He's really, really good, to be fair. And he's, like, maybe, like, 90 to 100 kilos, and he was the British weightlifting champion, I think, at one point. I don't know what's clean and jerk is, I don't know what snatch is, but, like, it's fucking
some big
insane
numbers.
So most of his training, his weightlifting revolves around the Olympic lifts and stuff. Like, like, clean, jerk, snatches, squats, but that's because, like, he is, like, so unbelievably proficient at those lifts.
Yeah. Like,
to learn those lifts would take years. So, like, if you have two people, like, identical people, and you take this guy and you're like, right, we're going to do clean and jerks and all this stuff, like, 2 years later, he'll probably be really proficient at them. Right, that's great. But then, like, this guy's not done them. He spent 2 years doing squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press. He's going to be so much stronger. So, like, what would you rather do?
He's going to smoke you.
Exactly. And again, it's like, I would argue this guy's going to be more powerful because this guy's had to spend 2 years doing technique.
There we
so
go.
He's not getting that much stronger.
Yeah, just limited time, too much technique to learn.
Yeah. We would just be wasting time if I was trying to teach you how to power. First of all, I'm not a very good fucking lifting coach at all.
I don't know how to fucking clean and jerk.
Yeah.
I know, like, I understand what to, like what it looks like.
Couldn't coach it.
No, absolutely couldn't coach it. But I think the
it.
problem as well is people never like to be able to say, like, I don't know how to do that. Like, people, like, a strength conditioning coach, like they're, I feel like a lot of them, like, I don't know how to do that. Like, someone's like, can you teach me how to clean jerk? It's like, no, I don't know how to do that.
They don't want to say it.
Yeah, they don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's do it.
Go see someone else. That's.
I say that about gi all the time. I don't know gi. I refuse to teach it. Morally wrong.
You put a gi on the other day, buddy. You put the gi top on.
As a joke.
No, man.
As a sarcastic joke.
I still think, though, like, like you got forfeit ADCC, like you can teach people in a gi. Like it's not immoral.
Again, he doesn't want to.
It's immoral because there's always going to be a better option. Than
You got
what
your
I'm
black
showing.
belt doing gi.
I got my black belt doing no gi.
Oh, okay.
I got to purple belt in the gi, and then I got to black belt in no gi.
You could teach me a cross collar choke.
Yeah,
Maybe not as well as
I
Roger
can
Gracie.
copy information and I can relay information very well, but I wouldn't be able to show you like the different scenarios unless I actually did it myself.
Yeah, it's, we're actually in Aberdeen's they're really good and they're really nice. So like they have a gi class. Like Ross, the coach, is like just come and train. We don't care. Like just don't wear a gi. Just it's fine.
Yeah,
so like it's really funny. I walk in like everyone's in a gi and I'm just there in like shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And like remember someone was like this was so funny. He was like, really, like, well done your brown belt, that's amazing. I was like, oh, thank you. And then literally 10 seconds later someone was like, mate, can you come and help me with a loop choke? I was like, no.
I don't know how.
I was like, I did not know.
You don't even
And I
have
was
sleeves.
I was like, please go and find someone else.
Oh wow!
So your entire jiu-jitsu career is just completely no gi.
Pretty much, like the first year, like I did both. Like I did because like I suppose, well, no, I got my blue belt in like I don't know, like 8 months. So the first 5 months were probably pretty much gi.
Yeah.
Because like I was in Leeds and then like I came back, I was pretty much gi, and then the next 3 months before I got my blue belt was like gi and no gi. Just because I still did gi because I was going to the Euros.
Yeah.
And then pretty much since then, like it's just like from like lockdown onwards, it's just been no gi, and like now like I don't wear a gi.
Never turn back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
fuck the gi.
Fuck me, I agree too.
Great.
I'm not a fan.
I just feel like
I was doing it for so long.
See, to be fair, up in Aberdeen, like to be fair, like when we're at gi class, like to be honest, like they're the way like Ross teaches the class and stuff like that, they're really good. It's pretty much just no gi with a gi on. Like they're not really taking grips so much and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Really. So like it's okay, but like I just like I'm like trying to fucking go and win trials. Like that is like my first like big goal in jiu-jitsu. So like if I go to a training class and like I'm wearing a gi and like for the whole class I'm just getting put in like fucking lapel guards, how is that actually like improving my ability?
What a waste of time.
That's what I feel like. I'm like
What a
that,
waste of time.
I'm like that like would just be a complete waste of time. That's not going to benefit me
Literally,
at all.
if you're trying to
That
win
was about the
ADCC.
time I stopped training gi.
Yeah.
Lapel guards, infancy, and I was
Worm
out.
guard. I love worm guard.
And
Worm
even
guard.
if like we're wrestling and stuff, like if we're wrestling and like I'm wearing a gi, for example, and like
Samba.
they like got caught, it's just like I'm just like it's
Yeah.
not. I just pull.
That's true. Yeah, just pulled onto the floor.
Do you know the thing was like jelly? That was literally like at white belt. That is literally just. I was just like here. I just pull them as hard as I can. And they just fall over. I'm like, this is the best fucking thing ever.
It's like a snap down, but not even in wrestling.
He's just so
in the
strong.
gi. Would they still be holding on to you up there whilst you were just ragging them down? to
You're
the
not
floor?
that strong. I tapped you like 4 times
I
today.
don't-
I got smoked.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, like it's funny. I was at a competition again with Gio, and I was watching him, and he's having this match with this boy, and Gio was like, I could see he was like trying to do takedowns and stuff like that and whatnot. Like Gio's good, and I could see he just got frustrated and got annoyed and just grabbed the boy with both claws and literally just like like a dad with his kid. He holds her arms and swings them like 360 degrees.
Wow.
He just done that with like a guy with 100 kilos and like just swung him. And I just was like, what?
Just the circus
I'm like,
music.
I'm like, please do not do that to me. Please.
So good.
Oh,
So you've been
no.
beating a lot of people recently in the UK.
Yeah.
Who do you want to face next?
Well, I did call it Arya.
What happened? Did he get back to
It
you?
was ignored.
Oh,
Yeah. Who else?
who else?
I actually don't know. I don't know.
Have you fought Ashley Amos?
Who's that?
He's a black belt from Wales.
No.
Big unit?
He's like 100 kilo. What about Freddie Vosgrone?
Oh, yeah.
Did he not he lose quite a lot of weight? Because I remember
fought
someone...
Lives-
Lost
he?
some weight, but he's like 100 kilos still.
Right, because I thought he went down... Because he was...
He's crazy. He'd have a match with you.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I literally just...
Whoever.
Yeah, like I've literally just like competed like twice a month, so I've just entered every comp.
Nice.
And like whoever's been there, and then like for Grapplefest stuff, I've literally just like, and then Empire Grappling as well. Like they've had me on for like quite a few like sub onlys and stuff. Like I've literally just like anybody.
Yeah.
Line them up, I'll fucking knock them down.
Yeah. I think like the thing is like ultimately I think my attitude is like if my grandiose goal is like of winning trials is realistic, like I have to be able to beat these guys anyway. You know, in the UK, you know,
Yes.
so I'm like, shouldn't matter who it is, because if I want to win that, I should be able to beat these guys anyway. So it doesn't really matter. So literally, whoever wants it.
Yeah.
Whoever wants it.
Whoever wants to smoke, fucking give it.
I did call it Arya, but it was ignored.
Yeah, I guess Ari is about your weight as well. I'm trying to think who else there is. There's not many people who are like that big, really, who are any good, like, or who are like in it for that long that you could say that they're a name to beat.
It's true. I think you got to get into like the European market or some of the Americans. Seems like the Americans where it's get some to travel over, like Billy, the hillbilly.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Jacob Couch.
Jacob Couch.
Yeah. Unless he's fight, it's too far away though. Josh Saunders, the Aussie fella. He's big juice.
Oh yeah, HPU.
Yeah.
Oh, he won trials.
Yeah, he won trials. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
I chat to him whilst I was in Vegas.
Did you?
That was good. Yeah, he was entertaining.
Yeah.
How did he get on at trials plus 99?
He did well.
No, sorry, actually ADCC.
He lost to Felipe Pena.
Oh, did he? Okay, cool.
In the first round.
I think so, yeah.
See, it's quite hard being a trials winner from like Australia or like Europe, because like you're seeded so low that you just get given straight away.
The top seed, yeah.
Did you get given the top seed?
I got given. No, I didn't actually. Who did I get first round?
You had
I got
Shanji,
Shanji was a highly seeded, and then I got Mason, who was also probably first or second seed, and then I got Giancarlo, who was my top pick, and then I got Wagner.
Yeah.
That was an exciting match.
He was walking around in crutches, wasn't he?
Yeah. but he's back competing now, though. Yeah. Somehow. Fuck. I wonder how. He recovered miraculously quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah, miraculous. What's a miracle?
That was a fun match to watch.
Do you think you'll need to do trials again or no?
I wouldn't actually mind. I don't like traveling to competitions and doing it because it seems like a lot of invested time for like 6 matches or something, or 5 matches. Basically half an hour of your life for like however long invested. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the trials. You
got invited back, didn't you, to ADCC?
They haven't invited me yet, but traditionally they've always invited the top 4. So
I was going to say you shouldn't have to do trials.
But then the division's pretty stacked. Like I would say if I spent the next 2 years losing shit, they wouldn't invite me back. But if I just like win a couple matches and just coast, they'll basically invite me back.
Yeah, you just beat Couch and
yeah,
you get invited back.
That was a shit win though, really.
We haven't spoken about that.
It's not.
It wasn't a terrible win, but it was just kind of like it wasn't decisive in any way.
It was though, because I mean I was there and I was watching.
It was comfy, but it wasn't like like he's better than him. It was more like
it was though, because like ultimately, like comes down to he couldn't pass your guard. It never got close.
Not even close.
You almost took his back off that bolo.
Yeah.
You had like quite a few leg entries.
The leg entries aren't enough though for me.
He didn't do anything to you, and you did stuff to him. So like,
that was it. Yeah, and I was playing safe because I was ill as fuck. So I feel like that was a good showing if you were that ill.
See, that was one thing that worried me for like the Paul Lukowski match and then like Grapplefest, because like I got like that flu that was going around like the night before, and I'm like, fuck me, I hope my cardio was fine. And like it's weird because like for those 2 weeks it was fine, and then like the last 2 weeks where like I've like recovered from it, like my cardio feels terrible.
Really?
Yeah, like see today training, like I just was like felt like
heavy breathing.
I'm just like I couldn't breathe. Like I'm like, what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, but also Rogers is really hot. Don't know if you noticed, it's a very hot gym in Rogers.
Once you get hot though. Once you fucking start sweating, it gets really hot.
Yeah, but
it's awful,
it's very like
because they got heaters on. That's why.
Yeah. There's something stale about the air in there, even though there's aircon. Like it's nice. I actually really like it compared. Once you get used to it.
Gym.
Once you get used to it, but before when I'm used to training in like basically an empty big warehouse unit, and you go to Rogers, it's all like plush and heated. Nice. It gets a bit hard to breathe.
No, it's really nice, and even like the change rooms and toilets are lovely. And
yeah.
It's a nice gym.
Really
it's a very
nice
gym.
It was nice. I forgot what it was like to train at a different gym.
The
other one was still pretty nice.
Which one's that? The last Rogers?
Notting Hill, yes, the start.
Oh yeah, the Ladbroke Grove. Is it Notting Hill or Ladbroke Grove? I don't know.
Latimer Road. Yeah, it's down there. It's a good training
Is that
spot.
what you normally train?
Say again?
Is that what you normally train?
That's where I used to train, but at this old place, yeah.
Right, okay.
I started there, yeah. And then when he moved to Hammersmith, just converted over to Hammersmith. Same.
Yeah. When did that gym open?
2 years ago, I would
Okay,
say.
just straight after COVID
No, before COVID.
Oh, straight
Before COVID. Yeah,
COVID.
then they got fucked at
That's
COVID.
not
And then
looking
back.
good.
Were you training over COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Owen.
Yeah.
I train with Owen 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got mats
Basically.
upstairs. I'll show you when we go back up.
You're training.
So in the building that I have, one of my clients, he's got an office space, and that's where we like this blue basement.
That was such a mad time where like you had to like pretend you weren't
loved it.
training and.
Yeah, what did you do?
Great training.
Well, me, to be fair, right, so like Gavin, my brother moved back in with mum and dad, and they have a garage, like a big garage, so we just like bought mats, just put mats in the garage. So
Oh, amazing.
we were both,
That's pretty sick. Your brother did it as well, so you could just practice with each other.
yeah, like, so like, basically me and him just trained every single day, like, just the two of us in the garage for like quite a long time, to be fair, so we didn't miss anything, so
Nice.
we were training, we just like, well, because back then they were giving away free instructions and stuff like that as well, weren't they? So like we either had like instructors we'd work through, would watch them, and then would roll and drill and blah blah blah. So it was all right.
So he left?
Yeah, Gavin. So I don't know. I think like I think he does, but like I don't know like how frequently
extent.
and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Gavin's like same height as me. He's like 100 kilos.
Big lad.
Like he's big. He does lift. I think he lifts, but like I don't know how much he lifts. Like as in like how
doesn't
often.
send you pictures of his food.
He doesn't send me pictures. he is a fucking vegan. Or he may as well be. He like
Really?
I think he drinks. I think he like eats a bit of cheese and stuff like that. So like yeah.
What missus?
His girlfriend?
There you go. It's always the case.
No, but to be fair, she's. I think Lorna is a pescatarian. So like Lorna will eat fish and stuff, and like she'll also eat like Haribo's, which has like gelatin in it.
Yeah.
Gavin's like full on like blue hair feminist with his veganism. He doesn't. Yeah.
Owen loves that expression, blue hair.
The blue hair is bang on the money. That says it all,
Much
doesn't
insane.
it? Blue hair.
Wow.
Say no more.
He doesn't actually have blue hair.
No, I don't
I know,
but
but we
it's
get
an
it. As soon as you say blue hair, case closed.
I don't think I'd rather die than be a vegan.
No, see, to be fair, he is like, I like his is just for like ethical reasons. Like I do take my hat off to him because like he fucking like loves like meat and stuff. Like his is just like I don't want to like be a part of like all that farm and stuff. So like I do understand it.
Fair
What
play.
about eggs? What about chicken eggs?
I think he eats eggs. I think,
Okay,
I think
well,
he eats
that's-
eggs.
yeah,
I think
that's
he eats some
reasonable
cheese.
then.
So he is a vegetarian, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
protein
fine
eggs.
then. People that don't eat chicken's eggs, I'm like, that is a chicken's period. Like, it's not hurting the chicken if you just have.
A chicken's period.
It is a chicken's period.
that
That's-
fact?
That's a fact. It's an
Really?
egg. Yeah, it's a chicken's period. Yeah.
But no,
Sorry.
Gav's really
Sorry to
cool. He's
ruin
good.
eggs.
Gav's a
I've
purple
heard it
belt.
before. I didn't know it's fact.
Gav's a purple belt under Marcos as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's got a few comps coming up, I think, actually. So
nice.
Yeah, COVID
Yeah.
was good for training. I feel like it was very focused and like.
Revolutionary for you.
Well, yeah, it was good for me because I was training like 5, 6, 7 hours a day of mat time just in,
Really?
in the shed in my
Wow.
mum's house. Yeah, because some days
Shed? Oh, coaching
yeah,
as well.
in the shed. Yeah, coaching. Yeah, I'm counting coaching as training because it was just literally I would do specific sparring from leg locks with like 5 people in a row, different partners for like an hour straight, and then some people I'd do more with them if I like them. Basically.
so now
Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, shout out to Mark, shout out to Jonas.
So
Yeah.
basically, people watching this are like, he did not spend more time with me.
Yeah, that's why I paused.
So you fucked it. So they're like, he does not like me. Owen
I don't give
hates
a
me.
fuck now. It's just instructionals now. So.
Do you find coaching like helps your jiu-jitsu, your training?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you can't deny that because each time you coach it as well, I realize I coach things better each and every time and like focus more on one detail. Sometimes I'll just miss details and I'll come back like a year later and I'm like I just missed the most important detail. So yeah, it definitely helps to coach. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, like private's even better than like lessons because lessons you can't show like little bits or like little scenarios because people like try and show something from half butterfly guard and they're like, well, I don't know what that is, so
Yes.
any options from there are all just pissing in the wind basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, private lessons are good. People that really want to learn.
And then you get into more specific nitty gritty parts of the move and you get to learn it better.
Yeah. And you got to be very careful what you say as well. You can't just like gloss over things or just like say, I feel like this is the right way. You have to justify everything because you've always got that that one guy who'll ask. Like at seminars as well,
Yeah.
I'll always get tested on stuff from other people's instructionals. So I have to stay on my toes. Like they'll be like, in Gordon's instructional, he says this. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen that instructional. Cunt. Don't try and test me.
Don't try and catch me out.
Exactly. Don't try and catch me out. I've got no life. I'll spend the time watching these, buddy.
Damn.
Yeah.
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 What's going on there? So you just watch matches now?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, have you got any water? My throat's gonna be a bit.
I don't know. Let me see. Let's look around. There's a bottle of wine there. I would love some water now, actually.
My throat's
Now
been
you
all
mention
weird.
it. I'd love to loosen these shoes as well. What a great time to take a little break. We can edit this.
This is the closest thing.
That's perfect. It's just my throat's went a bit all weird.
We're keeping that in.
That's better. Keep this in. Keep this in. Keep this in. Let's just fucking roll. My voice went so weird there.
Is that a?
So that
I sounded like a cartoon character.
that's from the coffee. That's the water.
That's
to
the coffee machine, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We should have been more prepared. We've actually gone through all these questions now.
Have we actually? Fair
How
play.
long is it
Regarding
been?
the matches, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I pretty
matches.
much just like watch matches. Like I'll watch like a Gordon Ryan video, like match, and just like look at position and be like, right, like what is he actually like? What's he doing? Do you
What's
know
he
what I
trying?
mean?
What's he trying to do? Give me something. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do that a lot. Just go back and replay over and over again, like Eddie Cummings matches and all that kind of stuff when leg locks were new. Because it's so hard to like see what you should feel. Like it's so hard to see tension in moves unless you've done it before. Like you can look at it and put your body in the right position, but unless you're actually doing the correct thing, it's not correct. Basically, so it's more about feeling the move than seeing it and knowing the list. Like you can list the parts of the move better if you feel it, if you know how it feels. Basically, that's why like when I'm drilling on people, like when I'm doing a 2-person private, for example, I'll just get the people to do it on me first, so I can give them normal reaction and get people to feel each bit before they go, because that's basically how you remember it, is through feeling, not just like the words or the recipe.
It's everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watching, feeling, seeing, doing all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. I was watching Gordon's instructional on mindset. It's actually pretty interesting to watch. Basically, him just
haven't seen that.
it's him just fucking telling everyone
Is
how
that
good
on
he is.
Fanatics?
Yeah, it's on Fanatics. It's
Seeing how good he is, yeah.
yeah. It's worth the watch, to be
He
honest.
is, though.
Just to see his mind, just to see what his mindset is.
What are the
about
main
winning?
features?
What is he like saying?
So he's talking about like confidence and overconfidence, but just to quickly get back to that point because I'll forget it. How he talks about everyone, and we've spoken about this before on our podcast as well. Everyone wants to be super physical, and they're happy to do all the physical work to show up consistently, train really hard, do all the hard work, do all the hard rounds.
Yeah.
But a lot of people aren't prepared to do the mental work too, which is like 7 to 10 plus hours a week watching jiu-jitsu and then going to apply that in the jiu-jitsu room. So it's like, obviously hobbyists, fine, like me, just show up, try and get better. Great.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
Just enjoy good training, and just be consistent. Fine. But if you want to actually like get a lot better, like each session has to have a plan. What like he's like, I should be able to stop you in the middle of the session. What are you working on? And you should be able to tell me like 2 or 3 things that you're trying to work on and trying to achieve that session. Otherwise, you're wasting your fucking time.
Yeah.
It's like intent for going into the session, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes that slips though. If you just forget to try your thing. But as long as you have like 3 or 4 things you're working on, then it should be good. And it could just be like a general movement towards.
It can be frustrating as well, because like sometimes like you're going in, you're trying it, and it's not working.
And that's the point. You just need to keep trying, like trying to figure that fucking puzzle out, right? Like
the overback grip. That's getting real tasty now.
Yeah, but like at some point you were shit at that. Maybe not shit, but like in your own head, you're like, this isn't working like I fucking should. So it's like, okay, I need to go back, watch the fucking video, put the pieces together.
And also like skimming off bits of the move as well. Like as you do it more and more, you actually use less and less of the, that's a cliche, isn't it? The more you know, the less you use, but.
Energy or
no, just like in terms of like the actual movements that you do, the more movements that you know, it almost feels like you're doing less to get the same effect.
Yeah.
Like
as well, like as a session goes on, you get more tired. Like you revert back to like what you're good at as well as
that's what he talks about as well. How he's like learning, having a good arsenal of skills. So he's like, in competition, maybe this goes back to the conversation we had earlier at lunch, where some people freeze up in competition. It's like maybe they're really good at implementing, I don't know, like 15 moves in the gym, but then in competition they're only confident with 2 moves.
Yeah.
Whereas Gordon, as an example, he's confident doing like all, I don't know, like 20 moves in competition because he's trained them so many times from terrible positions.
Yeah.
He knows he's not going to get pinned. He knows he's trained them so much. I'm confident in doing these 15 moves versus your 2 moves in competition. Who do you think's going to win?
Yeah.
The guy's confident with doing 15 moves in comp.
Very good at breaking, aren't they?
As well, like, I think one of the things with passing, a lot of people are like scared of getting leg locked as well. You know, whereas like he's not. So like I think that opens up a lot of passing, you know.
Massively.
Yeah, I feel like leg locks are not. It should be called a leg lock position, really, because they all have a downside of like getting your back taken.
Yeah.
Like, so really, like, that's what I say, like, if you enter legs on someone, unless you get, like, let's say, both their legs controlled and they can't move anywhere, you haven't really gotten to a better position. You've got to a slightly better position because you've got some inside position. But I wouldn't call that, like, a submission threat, just being in a leg lock position. Because I'll happily let someone go enter my legs if I'm playing top, just for the chance to counter leg lock or counter take the back or something like that.
Yeah, because you know your leg defense is on fucking point, and you'll just be like, they're gonna fuck this up.
Yeah.
Like I went to like leg entries on Mark today, and I'd just get crushed.
Just get
not crushed, but like I'd just like fall off, or he'd just straighten his leg and like take my back as an example.
Yeah.
Because it's like just having the confidence to just fucking straighten your leg out, point the toes, or just like I know they're not gonna get this.
Yeah.
And then counter it. Right?
Have we got any more questions?
No, that was it.
Let me give a quick shout out to my new gym opening in.
Tell us about your new gym. What's going on?
9th of January. Me
Where
and
is it?
Silviu are gonna start running a gym in Barnes in St. Paul's School.
Yep.
It's gonna be 6 to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday. Only no gi.
Yep.
Only
No gi at all.
no gi at all. Exactly. Yes. Fuck the gi.
Fuck the gi.
How dare you?
Yeah, fuck the gi. Sorry. And yeah, it's going to be great, and it's going to be relatively cheap for the area.
Yeah.
And it's going to be both me and Silvia at all the classes, so that's going to be high level
That's gonna be
instruction, I guess. And yeah.
Are you going to take privates there too?
No.
You're not taking privates, no.
Nah, what not going to do in there because we've only got it 6 to 9 p.m. in the evenings.
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. 2
That's
classes
good,
per day.
man.
Yeah,
Nice.
Great. Get down there. It's going to be cheap. Create your gym.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Excited.
I'm excited, yeah. I can't travel anymore. I travel all around
No,
London all the time,
bro.
going to different people's gyms. And I actually enjoy teaching new people every day because it's like you learn to teach much better and you get more humble in terms of like what you actually know.
Get
'cause
inside to that, Mike.
You've got to teach like, let's say someone joins the 3-lesson course that I'm doing on passing. You've got to teach someone who's just joined in like the 2nd or 3rd day all of the moves. Basically, you have to make them understand it each time from scratch, and I have to do that 6 times a week, basically, because it's not my students, it's their students, and I'm just coming in like I'm the substitute teacher. Basically,
I was going to say, like, because like you're going around, you're spending all this time making like other people's students better.
Yeah.
But like if you had your own like school, and they're like yours.
But maybe they'll come to me now.
That's what I mean.
You're going to see like next time you're at like teach at a school, you're going to handle like flyers. Hey guys,
Come to my school. Come to my school.
On the 9th of January, we're opening. It's much cheaper than this. Fuck this gym, it's much cheaper, and I'm way fucking better than your coach. Here's a flyer.
In fact, I'll spy your coach now.
The thing is, people are asking me like, "Oh, I heard about your gym," and I'm like, "At someone else's gym," and they're like, "So where is it?" And I'm like, "Well, I shouldn't really be saying this at your gym."
Point them to this podcast. Remember to rate and subscribe as well.
Yeah,
What you should do is
I
like
shouldn't be saying
stand
this,
outside of people's gyms with flyers, and as people walk into the gym, there's a flyer.
Come see
Just a
me.
new
Come
school,
I'll fuck your coach
dojo
up.
storm. I mean,
You
that's
fuck-
what
you fuck your coach or fuck him up. Both.
up.
Both.
Yeah,
You can do
Hopefully,
both.
well, it depends.
Depends
Play
what
cards,
you're
right?
after.
That's what I used to do. Open mats though. I'd go there,
Fuck people
try and
up.
tap everyone and get private lessons. And it worked. It fucking worked as well. And
Yeah.
then,
Lol.
and yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like, I mean, if you're going and like,
Fucking people up. And people
and like their best guys, you're like tapping for fun. Then you'd be like, all right, let's fucking
he's
get a
the guy
private.
then.
Yeah, but people, I don't know if people, people don't really trust someone who's young to teach them a lot of the time. I feel like
Yeah.
it's genuinely like an age thing as well. Like, you can't show stuff. You're
Yeah,
not like
like,
some old Brazilian guy.
I've found that as well, just like with coaching and stuff. Like, see, just as I've gotten older, like, I feel like you're trusted more.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like for example, like I've always, like when I was 17, I like left school and like became a personal trainer, and then like started coaching powerlifting when I was maybe like 20 years old. But like your question's so much more as a 20-year-old than you are like now. I've just turned 28. You know.
Yeah. You've been around, man.
Good that I look 40 as well.
Yeah.
People think I look 40, so you get respect. What, sir?
So you like just like take like a Mac 10 razor to your head. You would like people like not going to say a word to you.
I didn't know you were 28. To be fair, I don't know if I'd give you 28 years old.
Do you think I'm older?
I think you're older.
I thought you were
yeah.
about
I think
my
you're
age,
older.
maybe like 33.
You seem like
32.
one of those suspicious football players from like like.
Oh, like I've
back
went
in
and got a
part-
scholarship. I'm
Oh,
like, say I'm 12 years
yeah,
old. I'm
I'm
actually 18.
12. Exactly. You at least 30.
Yeah, to be see, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
It can't be maturity though. It must just be looks because like I'm immature as fuck. But like,
Yeah.
I think when people start talking to me, they're like, "Yeah, there's no way this guy can be in his 30s because like he's way too stupid and immature." There's like,
Yeah, I think you're like 35, and then when you started talking,
Seriously?
no. But
All
I
right.
think you're about my age.
Maybe it's the beard though. Beard
It is
makes
the beard. The
beard,
beard
gives age.
yeah.
mate, I've never
Also
like
being huge.
not had since I was like 22 or 3. I've like
Never
never
had a-
not had a beard.
Yeah.
And like to be fair, I had a beard when I was like 23, 24 because I was 150 kilos and fucking repulsive. But like now that I'm like,
Strong though.
Were you with your missus when you were 150 kgs?
I had a girlfriend when I was that, but it's
Yeah.
not the same
okay,
girlfriend. But yeah, like like I had a girlfriend when I was 150 kilos, I suppose. So that was like lucky because
Yeah.
like without my girlfriend, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
How heavy was she?
Like genuinely like 52 kilos.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could you reckon you could curl her?
Yeah,
You could curl
You could,
50
yeah.
kilos.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive.
I could hammer curl 50 kilos all day, 100%. Yeah,
You're
But,
gonna
like-
you're gonna be so like ashamed when you come to my gym upstairs after we lift. When we lift weights. The dumbbells only go up to 50s.
but
We can get someone off the street.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
we'll get a couple of crackheads or something.
I don't think they get to 50 kilos.
Like just like duct tape them to the bar.
You can hammer curl 50 kgs now still.
Oh, easy. Yeah, 100%.
Oh my
What the fuck?
god! I'm
Yeah,
so-
'cause
I don't know if I want to lift
I'm
in
so-
front
I'm
of him.
so weak.
I could do sets of 15 if I wanted to with like 30 kilo dumbbells like that.
Yeah.
Like don't be wrong,
Let's
it
not
won't-
lift.
It won't be like
Let's-
it
Just
won't
be
be like
sad.
it
No,
won't
I
be
know.
like super strict or anything, but I can do it.
We're so weak.
But like yeah, and but then since being 150 kilos, I've never lost the beard, and I'm like now scared to take the beard off because I'm like,
You should
what if
cut-
I'm like fuck ugly under this?
You should clean shave for tomorrow.
Right?
So when we train tomorrow, just
Just cut the mustache off so you get the
Dagestani.
wrestling beard.
Yeah, the Razman Kadyrov.
improves your wrestling.
give it the Lazmak. It improves that
Improves your
55%.
wrestling, trust me.
Yeah. But like I'm like too scared to now cut it off because I'm like I could like be like fuck ugly, and then you've got to like
You gotta grow it back.
you've got
Takes
to
a
wait
month.
months to grow back. Yeah.
Yeah.
A month. You'll be okay. Just
Yeah.
shave. Do it tomorrow.
You like hold me down at open mat.
Just be
Just get like
tweezers
Silvia's
out.
big hands to like
hold him down. Hold him down,
Big
boys.
David. Big David. on one.
mate. He is
Big Dave.
he is so good by the way.
He is fucking
He
good.
is
Big Dave's
so
good.
good.
He is good.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Like, he is actually so good.
I wanted you. Yeah, that was good. Do you reckon you'll come down to London against him? We'll get you back on the pod.
Yeah, like actually, I was actually like going to like speak to you. Like I think I'm probably going to try come down like maybe like one weekend a month for like some training because like
Sick.
the level's definitely.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Nice.
Big Hodge will be there as well.
Yeah. I spoke to Hodge. I saw him on Wednesday. I was like, "Are you gonna be here on Friday? There's a world champion powerlifter coming in, and you should train with him." And he just laughed. And I was like,
He laughed?
No, he's like, oh, strong boy then. And he's like, does he do jiu-jitsu? I'm like, yeah. Like he's been in black belts. Like I want you to train with him. And he's like,
So you were like almost like complicit to a murder, basically. Like
say again.
you were like complicit to a murder. You
I was
were,
like, I said to him,
you were,
like,
like basically setting up like him to just absolutely fucking molest
that's
me
what I
in front of
said.
everybody.
I said you'd fuck him up, but
Obviously,
like it would be fun to but you'd be surprised, I think.
no,
Yeah, you would.
no, I don't think so.
It'd be fun to see. I think so.
I think it'd be fun.
It'd be fun to watch. Yeah.
Would be fun for you fuckers to sit there and just watch me like
Get him,
absolutely molested off of
get him
audio.
out. No mercy. He fucks me up. Don't worry. He's fucked me up, many, but it's stupid against me. So waste of time.
Have you wrote
Many
before?
times. Yeah.
Can you even like?
What?
Can you even?
I suck, man.
Can,
like,
no, but can you do anything correctly against them? No.
This is what usually happens. So we've done actually more no-gi together than we have in the gi, but this is what happened. He'll call me over. One no-gi session, we had to do 5-minute rounds together, and it was just the two of you? Yeah, because
that must be horrible.
Well,
why?
Because there's like no one else big in the class. He just kept calling me over. And he just kept fucking me up.
Each round it gets
Each
worse
round I was just drowning, mounting me, and he'd get mounts, I'd just turn away, and he'd put me back in mount, and I'd just turn away, he just kept putting me back in mount, smothering me. Yeah.
Honestly, just get him once, when you're fresh and early.
So this is what I did. Like he'll tap me.
Owen was telling me earlier that like when he rose with Hodger, he like just heel hooks him for a laugh, takes his back, chokes him. Like he says Hodger's never even done a move to him.
Yeah. You did say that at lunch.
You did at lunch. I said, "How did you get on with Hodger?" And you said you were like,
he's a pussy.
He's not even allowed to fucking look in my eyes.
He apologizes when he sees me.
When I come on the mat, he bows to me.
My picture's on the wall.
Your picture's they're like now in the wall where his picture is. There's just like we've just
cut out
a cut out of your face.
Me holding a protein shake.
Grandmaster Owen.
Yeah.
So good.
No, yeah. Just over time, you feel your abs just slowly getting flattened out. Like honestly, it's just so exhausting. Like I don't know.
I can't even imagine what it'd be like.
It's a specific tiredness as well. It's like from here to here, I just slowly feel myself getting weaker.
It's just different. He just feels like a fucking blanket. So like when he's in mount,
does he pull against you?
Huh?
Will he sit down or do you?
Yeah, like we'll wrestle for a little bit. I just go as hard as I can. And I get tired. I feel like my cardio is pretty good, so I would just go 100%. If he taps me, like as he's getting back up, I like try and push him over, and then like try. Yeah, it's terrible.
You should definitely go less hard.
I was going to say, do you think that's why he just absolutely abuses you and keeps calling you over?
Probably.
He's like, you're not getting away.
It's just gonna be a rest.
See, I always think
a restaurant.
I always think like when you go into new gyms, you're like unsure what to do because like
you're pretty conservative today.
Yeah, because you're unsure what to do because like you don't want to like go in
and rape this
and
fuck everyone
but not
up.
even that. Like you don't want to like seem like you're like that guy that's going in and like trying to win, trying to win and hurt people. But then it's like also like sometimes like you can go in and like you maybe have a bit of a target on your back, so then like people are going really hard, so you've kind of got to somewhat match. I'm always
just
like
match the intensity.
I'm always unsure what to.
I think just spar like normal and just laugh, just so people know that you're not taking it seriously.
That's your usual.
When I go and do seminars and stuff, it's like I
don't
want to just spar light all the time and like be friendly and stuff. I'd rather just make mistakes, have fun, and like yeah. And obviously try not to get subbed at seminars, but yeah.
Yeah, have you been subbed at a seminar?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Yeah. I'll let it break. I'm not.
That'll be fun.
Money maker.
Keep coming down frequently.
I'm definitely going to try and come down like maybe like one weekend a month and like, get good training and stuff like that. Like,
that would be good.
Definitely need to.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
Lad, like more. I'm already like 500 miles a week on traveling.
Yeah,
so
that's terrible.
Another 400.
What's another 400 going to do?
What's another 400?
What's doubling it going to do?
What a horrible thing.
Well, actually, no, it's 800 because it's 400 each way.
Would you fly?
Get a plane. Just get a plane.
Sorry?
Surely a plane. Heathrow to Hammersmith.
The thing is like so like say this morning, so I'm like lucky I've got family that live in Windsor, right? So like I'm saying
that's a halfway point.
Yeah, well,
half is.
It's not halfway.
I don't know, man.
It's only it's like half an hour from here. But like the thing is like this morning, like so like, they went to work, so like I was able to like get in my car and like drive to Tesco and like buy food and then come back and like make breakfast and then make food and then drive to Hodger's.
Got it.
Whereas if I fly, you've like not got that.
Fly the night before and then sleep wherever.
Premier Inn.
Sleep at ours.
Stay at my house.
We've got a sofa.
There you go.
There you go. I live literally on one road off Rogers. To be fair, you could actually do that.
Or you could sleep in mine, either.
We could all sleep at yours.
Will your girlfriend move out for when I come?
So
She likes to watch.
We can share the bed.
Exactly. Sleep at both of our house. Everyone both of you come to my house and sleep.
The three of us could just sleep at yours.
Exactly.
All in the bed.
Yeah, let's just do that. This is probably a
top
good
to tail or not.
This is a good time to end this podcast.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
think James
get
will
this
get
over with
really,
quickly.
He'd get jealous.
really jealous hearing that the three of us are going to be sleeping together.
We can invite James over
He'll
as well.
be furiously on Grindr.
Swiping right as fast as possible. Where are those fuckers?
So where can people find you, and what kind of coaching do you offer, Mark McQueen?
Yeah, so find me on Instagram. I've got my personal page, which is Mark McQueen 2.
Yeah.
And then my coaching page is just Mark McQueen Coaching. And then coaching is just like online coaching, strength and conditioning for like powerlifters or people that do grappling or
Taking on more grapplers?
any sports. Yeah, absolutely, love to.
Okay.
I've been taking on quite a few grapplers recently, which is really good. Because I
Fun.
was saying to you earlier, like for the longest time it was just always powerlifters. But then like recently, like I feel like grapplers, it's starting to get taken a bit more seriously. I think people are realising in grappling now, like
You have to fucking be doing SDC.
yeah, you need to, because you just need to, like, you need to have it all. You need to be really technical, you need to be really strong.
Yeah.
You need to...
Being weak does you no fucking favours.
No, like, don't get me wrong, like, you can, like, my strength levels definitely, like, are not necessary at all. Like, that's obvious. But, like, I'm not going to, like, just be like, right, I'm going to just get weaker. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, I've already, like, built it through powerlifting, and I am a lot weaker than I was when I did powerlifting.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm just not going to get any weaker now because that's just pointless. But you don't need to be like my strength levels. You don't need to be able to deadlift like 340. Like that's just nonsensical. The thing is like me getting stronger now, like that's not going to make me better at jiu-jitsu. Like I need to get better at jiu-jitsu, but that's because I already have it. But most people, like they're good at like the people like you might be good at jiu-jitsu, but you don't do any strength conditioning.
Yeah.
So like that's where you're. You know what I mean? Like
Very typical.
Yeah, it's just his big mistake.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even a mistake. It's just like you should be taking your SNC seriously.
yeah, you have in my encounters with people that do jiu-jitsu, like you have like two types of people. You have one type of people they're like just be like no, like don't need it. Like strength doesn't matter. Just
That's
do
a mistake.
You just do technique, and then you have like other people that are just like big stupid meatheads.
I honestly think quality of movement also like
In the gym?
being
Oh.
yeah, if you have like good quality of movement when you do squats or deadlifts or anything like that, like, and let's say you only do jiu-jitsu, and you only have your right leg and right hand forward the whole time, like you're never really you don't get good at your other half of your body ever.
That's true as well. Like if you do like jiu-jitsu and you're relative level and like you go in and try and do a squat, you actually can't do a squat. Like you don't know how to have a neutral spine or you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like if you then go and learn that, like it's only going to improve your movement quality.
Yeah, 100%.
So even just like your
And
ability
your mobility.
to move.
Yeah.
And your mobility,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, definitely.
Like getting better at deep squatting, getting better at like deadlifting RDLs. You can like improving your hamstring flexibility. Huge.
Yeah.
I think
it
is turning though. People are seeing like you do need to do it. Like and again like you don't need to be deadlifting 300 kilos. That's no one's like we're not preaching that like that. You don't need to be at that level, but you do need to be strong. And I suppose as well like it depends like your weight class will dictate as well how much you have to lift as well. Like if you're like in a 66 kilo class. Is there a 66 kilo class?
Yeah, 66, 77, 88, 99.
66.
No doubt some of those 66 kg guys are fucking strong as well.
That's
imagine,
basically
yeah.
a female class, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
Fionn
sure you
competes
could-
at 60.
Watch me stand and go get absolutely leathered.
Cancelled.
Absolutely
Cancelled.
leathered off these like wee 66 kilo guys.
Baby Shark. They're so
We're still on the
fast.
free.
Oh, yeah, they
we're
would
still on the
absolutely
free
leather
guests.
Young Wesley, a young Owen Jones. Yeah, you'd just crush him. I feel.
I'd like to see that though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you versus someone. Did you spar with little Joe today?
Oh
No.
my god.
I would
No,
love
I
to see that. Just
It's just
No, I tried to stay at like
within your weight
9.
class.
Like
19.
I tried to stay people my size and like not annoy
Plus or minus 50.
not annoy anyone.
just going up to the smallest gunner. Come on, let's go, man.
Let's go, bitch.
Just mount. Just stay.
Come on, pussy.
Get up! Just get up!
After a roll, just like take them by the hand into the disabled toilet. Come with me.
Come on. Shh. Fucking hell. So Mark McQueen, coaching. That's your Instagram site.
Yep, and then Mark McQueen 2 is my personal Instagram.
Beautiful.
Which like my coaching page is really boring. I just post
Repost.
what my clients doing. Like my main page is like still probably quite boring, but less boring.
Nah,
More
like
jiu-jitsu stuff. I like it too.
people getting power bombed into the floor,
Big time.
and there's jiu-jitsu.
I want to see
Shout
powerbomb
James.
someone like Rampage Jackson did in Ricardo Arena. You seen them? Someone gets you on a triangle, lifts them all the way up, and fucking slams them down.
See, where can you slam people like that? Can you do that?
If you're in a submission, yeah.
You slam an ADCC?
Yeah. If you're in a submission, though, you can't just be in a position that you slam them.
Or you have to be in a submission.
Yeah, it has to be a triangle. That's why it's
so risky.
Yeah, and you can't just be on someone's back and just slam them backwards. It has to be in a triangle. Or if you slam someone backwards, they have to be locking in a rear naked choke, and you can't slam them forwards anymore in case you kill them.
See that like big Hussein, the 185 kilo guy.
Yeah.
At age, like he, I want you like say like he was standing up and you had like you were like backpacked over him. Yeah. Do you think if he like jumped and fell backwards,
just breaks some vertebrae? He'd break some vertebrae. He'd kill me. Yeah. That's so heavy.
I think he's like 180, 185.
I think he'd be alright, you know.
He's strong as well. Like I've been on his Instagram. Like he actually like is strong. Like,
lifts.
He deadlifts like 300 kilos and stuff like that for a couple
Trapper?
of reps.
Conventional?
Not conventional. Like he's actually strong. Like
fair play.
Well, Tex Johnson injured his back getting slammed by Orlando Sanchez.
Oh, I've seen that.
yeah, because he's trying to sue.
Yeah, he's trying to sue. Yeah, so I imagine.
Doesn't an armbar though? Yeah.
No, it's a triangle.
Yeah, it was a triangle. I think, and he slammed.
But that's illegal.
Illegal. No, but not in those rule sets.
Oh.
But yeah, like that guy, 180. To be fair, if you stay rounded and stay tense, you probably die. You'd have to break fall, wouldn't you? And then there's still the 180 kilos on you.
You could take his back. See, I always think, see someone like him who's that big, like
untakeable.
Like riding a horse.
He very well could be at the next trials, and I'm like thinking, like, how the fuck do you like? What do you do against someone like that? Because like, he is so unbelievably
Crucifix though. You can crucifix him. Like you can definitely fit your leg around his arm.
Yeah, I don't even know you could Kimura grip him. His arm.
Some tactics with Flanagan.
I don't think, like, what would you do? You had a match with him. You obviously,
yeah, I'll try and leg lock him. If not, I'd crucifix. And if you go to the back, like
you're not like, you're going to pull obviously, and you're going to try leg lock him.
I might try and ankle pick him, or saying is like single leg to limb palm, because if he sprawls and he misses, same way he's landing on himself, that's 180 kilos. He'll fucking die.
Yeah, because when he hits the floor, like he's not getting off the floor quickly.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but it's getting him on the floor.
But then, like once he's down there, you just kind of like just fucking slam into him as hard as you can, try and just dominate top position.
Low single with the head inside, or ankle pick, or
a sweep
or
single,
palm, or a sweep single. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sweep single. If he's clever, basically he'll sprawl, and if you limp palm, he'll be flattened.
Yeah.
At one point, I got double unders and I couldn't like close my arms. Like I got like
fuck. He must be huge.
Hugging your
I
dad.
got double under and I literally was like here because it was at that point like I got here like double unders and I couldn't look and I was like I don't have any. I was like I don't have any answers for this guy. Like Jay, I was like I don't have any answers. And again, like cause I feel like I lacked or maybe still
experience.
I was like. You know, I just was like, I don't know what to do. I was actually just like, I actually don't know what to do against this guy, and I didn't have any other like alternatives. Where
I was watching your match live whilst it was happening, and like, I was thinking, what'd you do? He wasn't even really moving. He was just standing and circling like that. I was thinking, really, all it is like collar snap fake till he starts.
The problem is like
reacting.
He's like 6'6".
Yeah, I know.
And he's like there's no posture. He's not postured at all. He's just fully like upright.
Yeah, just stood.
So you can't even like pull his head. He's like 3 inches taller than me.
That's why I go legs a bit, and he'll go like this, just a tiny bit, and then you go two hands on the head, and then back to the legs and back to the head, and just harassing. But yeah, I mean,
I'd like to think now I have maybe more answers, but maybe he is just like my kryptonite.
No way, man.
Nah, I think you'll smash him next time. If you just shoot an ankle pick on him, if you actually grab his ankle, it's not going.
I think like realistically speaking, I think I would probably move around for like the first 3 minutes, and then when the points start, I think I would just like shoot like that low single head inside.
Yes,
and like just try and like break his knee. You know, like he's
he can't come in on the neck. Yeah,
he's not gonna. He's not going to do any technical moves like spin your head to the outside. He's not going to circle around and S-grip and Olympic lift you. He's just going to try and sprawl. And when he realizes his foot's trapped, he's probably just going to collapse over. Yeah, and that'll be it.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. Yeah. I mean, maybe we're not giving him enough credit, but that's kind of how I see 180 kilo guy.
He does have like some like he's like won black belt Euros at adult, like twice, and I think he's won black belt adult worlds as well. Like he's beat. Do you know he took Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
He took Muhammad Ali down.
He beat Muhammad.
What? Oh, with what?
He took him down, passed his guard, and choked him.
With what though? With what? How on earth?
I think it was like a north-south choke or something like that. Like he like literally took him down. He passed his guard with like an over-under, and then he like reared like what's it called, north-south choke Muhammad Ali. So he is actually like obviously really
able to finish. Yeah,
really legit.
Fuck. That's mad. That's unbelievable that he actually gets subs.
He's 180
Honestly,
kgs.
can't you
That's
just
so
wait
big.
for the diabetes to get him? some people.
I'm just that's what I'm going to keep showing up.
Mid-match, just diabetes.
Just give him the
my
Twix and
diabetes.
just see what happens.
As a diabetes.
It was really funny with our match trials because like he came on with his glasses. So like we wears glasses obviously, and he forgot to take them off.
And you're like, bro,
So like he came onto the mat and like we shook hands. And he was still wearing his glasses, and I was like, "Did I say something?" then the ref pointed out and was like, "Glasses," and he was like, "Oh, okay."
Fucking hell. Damn.
Jesus.
He was a big like.
What's his name?
Hussein
Yeah.
something.
Right.
Asif. I think he's from Africa. He's from somewhere in Africa.
Big boy. Who's
He's so big. I've never seen someone that
Mate,
big.
even his hands, mate. Like after a match, I went up to him and like thank you, like good luck, and like shook his hand. His hand is like fucking like I've not got small hands, and like his hand was like
dwarf.
one of his fingers was like two of mine.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Big unit.
fuck that guy trying to finger you.
Like prison.
Let's go lift some weights, huh?
Let's go lift some weights.
Let's go get embarrassed on. It's been a good podcast. Almost like 2 hours.
Done a good amount of time.
Other than my throat like having a fucking fit.
Thank God we got this coffee filtered water.
Yeah, delicious.
Perfect.
Plasticky.
Where can we
flavour.
find you, Flanagan? BJJ Fanatics.
Oh yeah, find me BJJ Fanatics. I have my previous instructional. Also, new instructional coming out. Downright sloppy half butterfly.
Nice. Good name.
Make sure you buy that.
Yeah.
Also, that's it. Oh yeah, shout out my sponsors: NoFaf Marketing, Rain Clothing, Frank's Battle Soap. Shout out Frank's Battle Soap.
Shout out Franks.
Shout out Mark McQueen.
Shout out Michael Quinn.
Whilst we're here, and
My girlfriend
Rolls
gets
and Rehab.
Rolls and Rehab. Charles Enterprise.
My girlfriend always says to me, she's like, because she's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
She watches it.
She does jiu-jitsu, right?
She watches this pod.
She will watch this fucking episode.
Okay.
She's a purple belt.
Submit.
And I've never actually trained with her, but I think she's pretty good. But anyway, she always goes, why does Eoghan O'Flanagan and Charles keep just writing shout out Mark McQueen in your posts? She's like, why are they doing that? And I'm like,
Shout out.
I was like, because they're my friends.
We shout you out every podcast.
No one shouts you
No,
out.
I know, but genuinely, right? I like listen, like when you first release your podcast, right?
Yeah.
I'm not just saying this. Like you can, like I'll even show you my Spotify to prove it. I've listened to every episode, right? I remember I was driving. I'd left Marcos's. I'd left the gym and I was driving home, and I was like listening to your podcast, and like now like you're just maybe not. And then I heard my name. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I like rewinded it. And I was like, what the fuck? They're like talking about me. And then the next podcast you talked about me. And like almost every podcast, I always like
now it has to be. It actually is every podcast. Shout out Mark McQueen.
It almost
I'm
is
sure
every
it is, yeah,
podcast.
I'm sure it
But
is.
like genuinely like
Easter egg.
my girlfriend literally she's like, why did they keep writing shout out Mark McQueen?
Because we're best friends.
And I'm like, because we're all friends. I was like, fuck you. That's why.
Fuck, submit.
Oh, that story, yeah.
There's a video of Mark. His missus wished him happy birthday.
No, that wasn't. That's Luke's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That's who totaled 1,000 kilos. That's Luke who totaled 1,000 kilos. It's his girlfriend.
He's just holding her on the floor with his leg. She can't get up, and Mark's
With his leg?
Mark's just like basically like not like forcefully, but just like standing on her.
Oh, forcefully.
Just going submit. It's just like fuck off. You can't
She's like
get
flat
up.
on her, she was like flat on her stomach.
She's put on her stomach.
No, that's so. Right, so my girlfriend's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu,
And she
but Luke's girlfriend doesn't like do anything. She's just like.
is she alive?
Right, actually, she's tiny. Laura's like probably like 50 kilos or something like that.
So good.
So I had her on the floor on her stomach and I had my foot on her back and I was like putting my weight on her and I'm like, fucking submit. And she's like, do you know what's so funny? Do you know what's filming?
Fuck off, cunt.
Luke's filming. Like Luke's filming us. They was filming us. And he's sitting there like laughing and I'm like, fucking submit. And she's like, no. And I'm like, I swear to God, I'm not letting go. And then like I took off enough pressure to where she turned over. So then I'm now standing on her stomach. And I'm like, fucking submit. She eventually did submit.
Yeah, the early abortion was coming.
Oh, fucking
I take no prisoners.
Shout Shout out Mark McQueen. Guys, remember to rate and subscribe to the podcast. If you like the podcast, you must rate and subscribe, especially on YouTube. Share it to your friends, share it around. It's going to help us eventually get sponsorship. And then that can free up some time to train more jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just spend it on a Rolls.
We'll just all buy Montclairs.
We're gonna, if we get enough views, we'll
You
be
were
wearing a
gonna buy
Montclair.
A Montclair after trials, weren't you?
A Montclizzy, yeah.
Not after ADCC.
He didn't make enough
Someone
money.
did say if you do well at ADCC, will you buy a Montclizzy?
You said yeah on your podcast, and then on one of our podcasts you said, when you're there, you're like, I didn't do well enough.
Yeah, I didn't do well enough.
So what's doing well enough?
First place.
First place.
Yeah.
If you're not first, you're last. In my eyes, you're
Yeah.
last.
If you're second, you're the first loser.
See if you could go back, would you have not taped your foot against Wagner?
No, because he could watch it.
Oh, okay.
He can watch the previous match. So I asked him afterwards, like, did you know which one of my feet was injured? And he was like, yeah. Like, and I was thinking at the time, should I tape both of them? But
He knew.
he just has more grip anyway, and he knew. He's able to
yeah.
see. I think so.
Better luck next year, buddy.
It was more lucky I might have won.
No, because I was watching it, and I was like, how the fuck is he? Because like you were like belly down on an inside.
He
heel.
just let it break. That's all.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you, like literally, like I can't remember exact position, but you like at one point you were literally like fully locked in, like hips like fucking were.
I was
through
flat to the floor,
and you were belly down, and I'm like, holy fuck, he's just like.
You had me in that today, actually, at one point, did you?
What, heel hook?
Belly down, heel hook.
Maybe, yeah.
I didn't tap.
Yeah.
You didn't tap.
It went straight
Nah,
through.
it just broke.
I
Just
didn't
snapped
even,
it.
Didn't even break.
Snapped it like a boss.
I refused to submit.
All you need to do is just like
submit.
all you need to do is tense your leg.
Or just stand up.
There's a boy in
That's actually not
Kilmarnock.
bad advice.
There's a boy in Kilmarnock that trains with us called Tank, right? And he can't
Tag.
Why is he called? Yeah, go on.
he can't be heel hooked,
My.
like because like he like tenses his leg.
He's just a tank.
He like tenses his leg and a heel, and like his leg doesn't break. Now I know you're looking at like I'm going to break his leg, but like what I mean is like
break his leg.
you got like Shawnee and Sharpie and stuff like that who are like, you know, like Shawnee's like really high level black belt, same as Sharpie. They have him like fully locked in heel hooks and stuff, and he just seems to like tense his leg and like doesn't.
To be fair, if you can
goes.
straight leg really hard, it's very hard to heel hook.
And that's what I mean. He like
Yeah.
straight legs really hard, and it, like,
Yeah.
but he does it drilling. So like he'll be like right, like, and he just like sits and tenses his legs, and like they'll go the whole way, and like nothing pops or breaks. And he's actually fine. He like just doesn't seem to be able to be heel hooked.
That's pretty crazy.
I don't understand it, but like I always think like,
He's not convinced.
I think I could break his leg.
well, that's what I always say. I'm like, one of
Mechanics.
these days, someone's going to come along, and you're going to sit there like this, and then it is just going to go, and then like you've then just broke your leg, letting someone try and break your leg like while drilling, and I'm like, it's not worth it.
Let's do some leg lock technique tomorrow.
Yeah, coming in.
All right.
Fine. Deal.
All right, let's go. Let's go embarrass ourselves and lift some weights.
All right, let's go. I don't even have time for weights.
Do you not?
No, I have to teach at 6:30.
Oh, okay. Do you want to lift tomorrow then? Or do
Yeah.
you want to lift tonight?
Yeah, we'll lift them all.
Let's do it tomorrow then.
All right, cool. Fuck it. I've got loads of time tomorrow.
All right.
Nice. All
Lovely.
right. Great.
All right, guys.
Good pod.
Thanks for listening. Remember to like and subscribe. Shout out Mark McQueen.
Shout out
Beautiful.
Mark McQueen. Nice. That'll do. Yeah.